Yes, good evening. Mwatola musupu. By the way, lero nindiamo red red. Nindiamo red red. Kwa? Red kwa? Chaya mo ya ini wansho. Pesa kaka pono tukabike kwa papasa iti. In the meantime, first tubike kone ne sapato tumange kwenye sapato. Abana bakarayira nekuro esharuse mwanura nayiruhaya. Abana bakarayira. I just fell. Live on TikTok, live on social media now. I think I need to get a good chair. Yeah. Now I think I'm one poo. Yeah, wow. Na bamba kalo ukutukana ba Jackie chirishani twatamba veshira tamba no kulandana mambo okutukana teka nini kona imwe lekeni ndande before tamla mambo okutukana. I think Beverly, I think, let me call Beverly first. Let me call Beverly, making sure that Beverly natampo kuchita record. Beverly. Ndefo achite record avike pone ini evidence isu masana lero. Lero ndefo kumpera Beverly ndefo kumpera good evidence. Ndefo kumpera Beverly good evidence lero. Beverly, where are you? Pick the phone. I think, yeah, I am. Beverly, pick the phone. I want you to start recording. I want to make sure that you are recording. Tariasuka Beverly, them to me na phone. You answer the phone. Beverly, without you answer the phone. I want her to record. Therefore, I'm making sure let's start recording. Beverly, where are you? Where are you? Record this one. Before I start talking, I want you to record that yes, I'm supporting Hakainde Hichilema, and Hakainde Hichilema is going to win with a landslide victory. Niwangwele tabarasuka. Iwe Beverly, answer the phone. Kachea, answer the phone. Kachea, answer the phone. I want you to record and take this to UNHCR. Kafiro kwa suka. Kati no kwa suka. Ututuwa nakashitoa tuwa kwa tafe courage pana nikane pa wantu. Ngo wakavika asaida asanga tapani ne Philip. Yeah. Yeah. Na wakwini mpumi na wengiramo. Wakwini mpumi. Bali no. Kulina nikade kuli petition ya kusainuku. I am advertising for you. I am advertising for the for Chair. Go on Chair's page. On Chair's page there is a petition. And that petition is that they want to petition UNHCR so that they can revoke my refugee status so that I come back to Zambia and be jailed by Hakainde Hichilema. That is what they want. They want me to come back to Zambia. In their thinking is that if Chilufya Tayali comes to Zambia, he will be jailed. They want me jailed. That is the intention. That is the motive of that petition. They want you people to sign. Go and sign it. I am saying it. I am advertising it on my big platform as the biggest opposition political party, political leader in Zambia. I'm the biggest, though. Yes, I am. I am the biggest opposition political party leader in Zambia, and I am advertising a Chair. Usually I don't mention these people, I don't mention pages because I'm a big guy. So if I mention you, I'm giving you, publicity. But I am doing it for Kachea because Kachea ndefo karanga kama wanchika lokobati. Ama politics te yaku mtepu puluputu. Ama politics te puluputu. Ama politics kuya tekanishisha. Ama politics kuya tekanisha. Ndefo kama wanchika la keshi lokobati. Ama politics te kuya tolera fipanshira. Pantu ta ukwete fya kuchita panganda. Watola ma politics wa ambe fya kula sabaida. Atiyo, I'm Chair. I'm the biggest analyst. I'm a politics shupa. I'm a politics shupa. And I'm teaching these people, these young people, even some of these big politicians, including Abena Munduvire, and therefore Sambidire, but PF na all of you, whatever, and therefore I'm Sambidama politics. I want you to learn politics. I'm teaching you politics. This song that I was playing, I want the day that I will lie, the day that God will call me, you look at me to say, there lies the baddest political strategist. I want you to come to look, you don't come from this, but kwena pali umuntu apa. Pali umuntu, the baddest political strategist, the biggest political leader in Zambia. Here he lies. One day I will die, that's for sure. That's for sure. And you know, for some of us, these things we are ready. Tusakamana kofi avana, nawakashi. Waingirira kasho mgero yumusumaso. First. Nchirinde don some first. Warore shakia chirumwaichi. But otherwise, on our own, death for me is a transition to another life. It's just a transition to another life. There is this life, I strongly believe there is a life the other side. But imweba kashala ndefo nga mwashala ngefyale imbamo zegeta. Mweba kashala nga mwarosha mkale bat. Apa pali umuntu apa. Pali umuntu apa. I'm telling you, most of you think our politics they are easy. You think our politics they are easy. That is why uyapatoroka kwati ma popcorn mumpoto. Kwati ma popcorn mumpoto. Ya pop uyatoroka. Tapali oko muleya ngana nanda tapali oko muleya. Haka inde ichile male unyama elections. Yo haka inde ichile male rusa. I want to prove to you that you don't know politics. After the next elections, there is somewhere atusunge tukafike ko wonse after ama elections ya 2026. You will see ama votes haka inde ichile maka kwata. Haka inde ichile ma will have the biggest number of votes that any president has ever been elected with. And of course, I'm not just talking about the numbers, because numbers will increase, but it is the percentage, the turnout that the percentage of the total turnout will be very high. The first time in Zambia you are going to have a president that is going to be elected with high voter turnout, very high voter turnout percentage. Very high voter turnout percentage this time around. Hakainde Hichilema is going to beat, and is going to beat all of you. Mukashininkisha. I want you to know that. I want you to know that and keep these videos. These videos will be my witness after 2026 summer elections. Mukalusa big time. And some of you, I want to be president, I want to be president. You won't even make it to be on the ballot paper. You won't make it. You won't make it to be on the ballot paper. Some of you who are abali toloka. Makebi Zulu won't make it to be on a ballot paper. He won't. Makebi Zulu won't be on the ballot paper. Makebi Zulu cannot. With what Makebi Zulu has put our country through, there is no way Makebi Zulu is going to be there on the ballot paper next to Hakainde Hichilema. No ways. Makebi Zulu will not be on the ballot paper. And you know, some of you say no, but it is his right. I'm not saying it is not his right. He has got all the freedom. He has got all the freedom to contest. That is not what I'm saying. I'm not taking his right away. No. I respect his right. I want Makebi Zulu, to exercise his right. But politics has got its own, nature. Politics has got its own nature. Politics has got its own rules. Politics they are kwangalirako. So Makebi Zulu won't be on the ballot. Mudolo won't be on the ballot. They won't be. Makebi Zulu will not be on the ballot. There is no way Makebi Zulu, with the nonsense that he has put us through, with the nonsense that he has taken our country through, to be on the ballot. Wala. Mukesa njeva pano. mukesa njema takuli tefichitike tafyaka chitike makebizuru tafyaka chitike makebizuru take minine no kwali omfwe ko bati take minine. It is political infancy. It is political infancy to think that you can just stand up and say, I'm going to be president, and you find yourself on the ballot. It is political infancy. It is naivety of the highest order. It is naivety of the highest order. Wiranga imwe. Dinkwata akaka video. Sato mkulu. Who are in politics for a long time? Sata who are in politics for a long time. Adidide sata. Nga sata kutadide ndefo kumiranga. Because some of you ngana know hati mwali mwana ila video. Nga sata kutadide.
How do I say to the word I've not lost? That those figures were not there in 2006. So what are you going to do now?
Wait a minute. Wait, actually, can be a difficult. Therefore, into any can you be careful? Papa, you are the reporter. Ask them, Wasat. Ya na vika pantuan kanapa ndefo muyumfwe sata King Cobra
It says that you lost. I've not bloody lost, so don't waste my time. I have not lost. How do I say this word I've not lost? That those figures were not there in 2006.
So what are you going to do now?
But you are the reporter, ask them.
No, I'm asking you, what
you are the bloody
reporter,
reporter, ask them. False figures. You are the so-called reporter, wasting taxpayers' money here, and you have got these inflated figures on which they say they are closing in. These are fake reports. They were not there in 2006.
Have you spoken to them about this figure then?
I'm giving to you. Go and speak to them. I'm hunting for them. They have run away.
I'm hunting for them. They have run away.
Question. Go and find them. You are a reporter. That's your job. You bloody bitch. This is not Zimbabwe. This is what Dan Kalale, Benon Mwanga, and Birekstara can do. And they expect that BBC comes to me. What do you do?
What do you do?
They think I'm in Zimbabwe. You can run down to Zimbabwe to registered voters. They're saying that Rupiah Banda is catching up. Rupiah Banda is not catching up. They're only catching up in their own imagination. 300. How has he jumped from 300 to 615,000?
You won a lot of constituencies. They were talking about their stronghold.
No, listen, there is nothing stronghold because Vubwi is registered voters. You cannot get a total vote of 5,000, but Rupiah Banda at 9,000. Where is that stronghold? If you take Vubwi, simple Vubwi, and all the constituencies which they have, all the constituencies they have increased, they don't use MMD as no stronghold. They are only a bunch of thieves. They are only a bunch of criminals. Vubwi, there is no way you can get Vubwi. There is no way you can get Vubwi to record 9,000 voters. When there is apathy, when the total turnout is 41%. Now, 9,000 is 41% of what figure? So you calculate yourself, 9,000. And if you say 9,000 is 41%, now what's the 100% figure? Yes. And there is no way Vubwi can record that. And they have done that right through in Eastern Province. Right through your Eastern Province. The figure.
Now, here, this is Michael Chilufya Sata. At the moment, there is no politician that come anywhere close to Michael Chilufya Sata. No politician. No politician. No politician comes close to Michael Chilufya Sata. And this was the I think 2008 elections. Sata lost. He lost. And Sata Ukutampa for 2008, not even 2008, we had elections in 2006. In 2006, Sata was ruling Lusaka province, Central province, Copperbelt province. Sata had won. In 2006, Sata had won a number of votes. He had collected a number of votes and he had a number of MPs. And he lost to Mwanawasa by then. He lost to Mwanawasa, the incumbent. But it was a disputed election, by the way. Now comes 2008. 2008, after Mwanawasa dies, the Arabi was just coming from the village where Mwanawasa had picked him in 2006 and made him vice president. The Arabi was really out of politics. But Mwanawasa resurrected him, brought him back into politics. Mwanawasa dies 2008, we are having elections. There is this giant. And he was a giant. Sata was a giant. He was a giant. But two pin if you don't know. Imava Gen Z, if you don't know, Sata was a giant by then. With a number of MPs. Lusaka, I think PF swept almost all the seats in Lusaka. In Copperbelt, they got a number of seats. 2008, Sata really thought, even me, thought that this is it. Sata has gotten it. He lost. He cried here. I'm looking for them. They have run away. You are the bloody reporter. Ask them. He lost, Sata. He lost. Which politician among all the politicians that we have, which politician is anywhere close to Sata? Anywhere close? Which politician among all those Zomo Mulela and Depo, who is close to Sata? Who commands a support like Sata did in 2008? Who? Politics they have na. Politics they have na. Who? That party. And truth be told, I am the only one who can even do a little bit better than all these leaders. I am the only one. If I were to stand, if I were contesting, I would have made a mark than all these. Banani banan tapari. Haka inde ichileme ichi chakwe chiri mumbale yakwe haka inde ichilema. Chakwe haka inde ichilema. Even if he doesn't even need to go and campaign. He doesn't need. All he needs is to be on the ballot, which he is already. Which he is. I'm a politics vaichete kwangala. You people, some of you people have been watching this video and you may not understand the background. In 20 what? Which year was that? 2016? I think it's 2016. Immediately. Yeah, 2016. Yeah, I think it is 2016. When there was a by-election in Lusaka for the position of mayor, when the mayor died. And then I want this video because some of you have been looking at this video, you don't understand the background. I'm telling you that I'm a politics. See, Teyawana. Where is that video? Oh. Yeah. Our candidates now, there are a number of candidates, our MP, I haven't too many from my video. They are just crowding my phone. I don't know why you are sending me so many videos. Mune munapata ma pictures mune ntumi na ema election ema votes. There are so many people, the so-called MP aspirants who are sending me videos. They are sending me tons and tons of videos. A number of them. And how do you send videos to somebody without even communicating to him? I mean, this is just shows. You don't just send videos to somebody without communicating with him, without saying, oh, hey, I've got these videos, I want you to look at them. Unfortunately, I think that video must be on this phone, on one of the phones that I'm actually using here. It must be in one of these phones which I'm using here. But anyway, you remember the story. So there was that by-election. So during that by-election, I mean, I was one of those people that wanted to contest as a mayor, where, Mao Sampa was voted in. But, during that time, Kaiza Zulu was the political advisor. He was political advisor. And I tell you, Kaiza Zulu was effective. Kaiza Zulu was very effective. He was very effective, Kaiza Zulu. Political advisor. Kaiza Zulu was effective. Kaiza Zulu never used to sleep. He never used to sleep. And I worked with Kaiza Zulu, let me tell you. I worked with Kaiza Zulu. I understand some of these elections and some of how these things went. I know very well. But anyway, Kaiza Zulu this time around found himself, he had to make sure that Mao Sampa goes through. They unioned me. I was in Lusaka. I had people. I had the money, and yet I failed to be on the ballot. That is the one that is the video now that you see. I'm banging on the table because they unioned me. They played me. I failed to be on the ballot. I failed to be on the ballot because Kaiza Zulu played his games. He played his cards. Kaiza Zulu was very effective. Very effective. I couldn't be on the ballot. Here, this one. This one. I have it here.
No. So don't even go that route.
No, they were present.
No, come on.
Look, this one.
Sir, don't even start victimizing the police. They haven't done anything wrong. So don't even go that route.
No, they were present.
No, come on. Don't even do that. They have done a good job. It's you who is trying to be funny here. So don't start talking to the police like you own them. No. Listen. It's not acceptable. It's not acceptable. It's not acceptable. Anyway, let's go to that seat to ECL. Go to ECL.
Mwari tamba video imiku. I'll play it again.
Sir, don't even start victimizing the police. They haven't done anything wrong. So don't even go that route.
No, they were present.
No, come on. Don't even do that. They have done a good job. It's you who is trying to be funny here. So don't start talking to the police like you own them. No. Listen. It's not acceptable. It's not acceptable. It's not acceptable. Anyway, let's go to that seat to ECL. Go to ECL.
This video, you have been watching it. You have been watching it. This was the work of Kaiza Zulu. This was the work of Kaiza Zulu. Kaiza Zulu, he couldn't determine, he didn't know what I was going to pull. And he just said, no, this guy cannot be on the ballot. And he played his cards. I went there, nothing. They refused me to be on the ballot. We did everything. The day before we were there, they told us, no, you come at this time. I'm arriving there at no. We cannot take your petition. They put me last in Dal. They put me last. And indeed, they couldn't allow me to be on the ballot. I was there. This is the video. I was there. I'm talking, this guy I'm talking to here is a returning officer. He's a returning officer, this man I'm talking to. This man, he's a returning officer. I'm there. Everybody's seated, so. Everybody's seated. I'm there, so. Nimfika. Na bantu banjopo balitieni. They couldn't. Even if I ECZ balati banani balaba, there is at banani balaba woman bali. The commissioners, the ECZ commissioners, balaba women for change, something like that. Anyway, they were there. Emily Sikazwe, they were there. But they could not allow me to be on the ballot. They could not allow me to be on the ballot. So when I'm talking, when I'm saying this will not be, Mudoro will not be on the ballot, Kaisa will not be on the ballot, I'm not talking from without. I'm not talking from without. I can even go back. Bakavindere wanted to be president during the time of KK. He tried a number of times. Did we ever have Bakavindere, on the ballot paper as presidential candidate? Nothing. At least he managed to become a vice president, because he was a giant. Bakavindere was a giant. He had money. But no ways he didn't manage to be on the ballot. Bakavindere wanted to be president. And if you look at Bakavindere back then, you can't compare to any of these minions. Any of these minions who are saying they want to be president. You can't compare. Bakavindere was a political heavyweight with money. He couldn't. He couldn't. Politics te havana. Politics te hakwangala kwa iche. Mwila toloka from nowhere. Pirikiti. No ways. Politics te havana. I have seen it. I have seen politics mundwandi. Kale. Na fiadile munganda yama politician. Na fiadile munganda yama politician. My mother used to be chairlady wa Unipi. My mother had never been to school. She had never been to school. My mother couldn't even write a signature. But my mother was always the chairlady per market. She used to be the chairlady market. She used to be a chairlady all the time. But that mom that you have seen, some of you have seen my mother. She used to be a chairperson, and today the standard I give them my wallet session manage. To be a chairperson. My father used to be a branch chairman in UNIP. And those days, to be a branch chairman was not a joke. Branch chairman was a big position. I used to see my father whipping elder people because in UNIP time, people used to be whipped. Branch chairman had powers, to adjudicate on cases. And he would decide to allow 10 lalapa. And my father would whip older people like that. In UNIP. Ebona kulila. Kwangala iwe. Hello, isa unje vatisha. Na, limona ma politics. I've seen. Haka inde ichile matapari uinga muina my elections. Tapari. And worse off, you have Chilufya Tayali against you. You people are PF and whatever, all of you, the so-called opposition. Don't underrate me. You can't go anywhere. If I'm against you, I am here. I am alive. You can't go anywhere. How? You can't. I don't know how I do it, but I do it. And I'm very effective at what I do. And this is why I am not back in Zambia. Because If I'm against you, you fail to stop me. People fail to stop me. People fail to challenge me at this game. They fail to challenge me. And when they fail to challenge me, the only way you think of is police. Hey, jail. That's all. And this is on both sides. UPND, if I'm attacking them, if I were attacking by UPND, they would have been also struggling, to get me back into Zambia so that you jail me. This is a fact. If I were not supporting UPND, UPND na wonga wali nu ngewali apa page up. Hey, Tayali, hey, you must come back. Hey, you would have been trying with all efforts to make sure that you jail me. No mbapa, ndesapota wa UPND. Imwe bantu anikane imwe, you people wa opposition, you in the opposition, you are the ones who were defending me. You are the ones who are defending me. When I was being arrested, when I left Zambia, you were the people who were supporting me. And you would go to great length to justify, to defend me, that whatever was happening to me was political persecution. Because I was with you. You were there. You Beverly, you chair. At one point, she was posting, soliciting for help for me. She posted, please, we want to contribute money. Let's contribute money. And we pay the lawyers for Tayali. She was one of my campaigners. For me to get, legal representation. You. Awa Queen Impumia. Won't say what? And as I was saying, Queen Impumi. She was actually my teacher. She was actually my teacher. I think she taught me office practice in grade 8, grade 9, somewhere there. She was a teacher in Impumi at Chifubu Secondary School. So, Nangwale Sawaira, Kuba Shamof, Endeavor Shamof, she was once my teacher. And, I have respect. So, in Impumi, you have got that community because I have respect for you. You were once my teacher. So I've got respect. But much respect with Dipiri. Dipiri taught me civics. Dipiri. He is in Pamozi right now. He is retired now. He taught me civics. He opened my political, knowledge. And I remember in those classes how I used to engage deeply on these issues. Now, Simpungwe is late. I remember Simpungwe to Anetarikana is late. So, back when Impumi, I'll just leave it there. But yes, back when Impumi, you were my teacher in office practice. But now, you have come into politics. I want you to learn from me. I'm your teacher now. Back when Impumi, learn from me. You were a teacher, you were teaching education. You taught me a office practice. Now, I am telling you, back when Impumi, learn from me. Learn from me, back when Impumi. I'm a politics. Te office practice jamwa de funda. Te office practice ama politics ni subject imbi. It's another discipline. And with due respect back when Impumi, sit back the way I used to sit and behave myself and listen to you. But mwade moneka wino actually. You know those days, when you are just young, nsholo leko safi mbafu. Ngwarosha ka teacher na ka voice, Queen Impumi, that her voice, akasuma sana. She used to look very nice, very beautiful. Kale moneka wino ka teacher ka. Kale moneka wino. Hey, OP. Kale moneka wino. Come on, kwa chimochi teacher chichipasha. I feel jealous because vale umfana sana na Queen Impumi na chipasha. I think, So, but anyway, I was just trying to. So, Queen Impumi, I respect you. But you need to learn politics. You are learn politics. Beverly Mwaiche, I am talking about you, and I'm even posting your page because I know you have got potential. You are the future. You are the future. At the moment, Ulifie, all over. You are all over. You are lost. You are lost. You are lost, Mwaiche. You are lost. But you are learning. You are learning. That's why I'm tolerating you. Others are, no. I just give respect and I look at the future. My presidential ambitions is not now. I moderate my presidential ambitions. I moderate them. I moderate my presidential ambitions. I know I need to be strong. I know I need to learn. Others, they don't know this. So, as you are going forward, as you are growing politically, you need people. I need people. And some of these people, they will be with me. They will work with me. That's why I reserve some of these people. Even if they attack me, I don't come out and I reserve them, because in future I will need these people. I will need that Kabeva. That's why I'm revealing my strategies. That's why some of these people I spare them, because in future I will need them. My politics takwa about permanent enemies. My politics, you work with anyone. Once it's Leader Ntambo. Leader Ntambo, I will work with Leader Ntambo. I will. I know I will. Because even now, Leader Ntambo, if really I had the capacity and I have the means, Leader Ntambo would not be coming out the way she's doing. She wouldn't, I can tell you. If I were a part of UPND, for example, if I were a part of UPND, if I were a part of Hakainde Hichilema's government, there is no way Leader Ntambo will be jumping around the way she's jumping around. There is no way. Just that, at the moment, I'm not UPND, I'm not in Hakainde Hichilema's government. Even you in a bevel. These are small, my politics, my politics. Ngana convince umukashwandi ukupa ile, because I posted here, someone was saying bamwabana kashifipo, how did he choose on Tayali? Ndala kwishiba kwata capacity ya kuchita convince umwana kashipako bati wiso lambalike ufire wa kwata strategy ya kuchita convince no pakumulamba ufire wa kwata strategy, ufire wa kwata nshanshan waishwefya kulanda, waishwefya kuchita kiti pakwa tulambalike no papa wadi umupe tekwangara. So if I can do that, how can I fail to convince Beverly in politics? How can I fail to convince Lillian in politics? Nanguveni wa Queen Impumi. Nangava pene vya paswe na ipompa vata Queen Impumi. Mshete chite kontwani kane. Itumwa monofon. Yewe. Kukosa kuishwa wino wemwa ume. You must know how to do these things. You must know how to do these things. So, that's why I spare them. I spare them because I'm a politician. And in future, I will work with them. Even some of you who are busy talking, here you are busy insulting me. That's why I don't block you. That's why I don't insult back. Because I know you are part of my political journey. You are part of my political journey. You'll be the ones that will be shouting to say, no, Tayali. There are some of you who say, watch out, you will be the ones that will be ready to die for me. Right now, I'm entering in your system. In your system, then ingira system yenu swap. Then kunkumba. That's why Navela strong, because I know how to handle people. That's why I'm a big politician in Zambia. And ngachakovati, if I'm on your side, imagine how you feel. You feel very good when I'm on your side. But when I'm on your side, I'm not on your side. Fila kalipa. I do understand you. And in the Fiami Kalipa, when it hits you quite like spears, piercing you. You feel very bad. And you don't have powers to fight back. You fail to fight back. No, hey, this one doesn't answer you. This one doesn't answer you. What can Makebi Zulu answer me? What can Makebi Zulu say? What can Mdoro say about me? Eh? What can anybody say? Who can say anything? What are you going to say about me? Eh? Who can say anything about me? What I do everything in public. I do everything in public. And one thing that you should learn, if you are a public figure, be transparent. Be transparent. Let people know everything about you. When they know everything about you, amaka. If you want people, if you want to diffuse your enemies, review everything. Review everything. Once you review everything, they have nothing to talk about. What are they going to talk about? What are they going to talk about? Hey, no, Tayali. Hey, nimushani nabwadi. Hey, nimushani nabwadi. Hey, Tayali. Hey, relies on people giving him money. I'm a politics chef forever. I'm a politics. We rely on people, on the goodwill of people. That's politics. And when people contribute something to me, I come here and I tell you, this one has given me money. So there is nothing new. Because some of you would think to say, no, Teddy, this one is for hire, whatever. I'm a politics. We rely on the goodwill of people. We rely on the goodwill of people. I don't come here and pretend to say, no, I've got a big business, see, hey, what. No, I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't do that. What? You know everything about me. You know everything. Even in Nangunaria Kumbali, Mure Shiva. So, that's it. That's it. What are you going to say about me? But when I talk about Makebi Zulu, when I say, for example, Makebi Zulu is a political failure. Is a nobody in politics. Is a nobody in politics. That statement, because some of you are saying, no, you are lying. Hey, you are insulting. What insult is there? When I say Makebi Zulu is a political non-entity, Makebi Zulu is nothing. What insult is there? Because Makebi Zulu, who was Makebi Zulu before he became an MP, before he was given? He was just given that seat, Malambo seat, he was given. He was just given. He didn't even campaign for Malambo seat. He won Malambo seat because PF was strong. PF, that was a stronghold of PF. And that's how he won it. From there, Makebi Zulu was given as minister of Eastern Province. But within one term, Makebi Zulu lost that seat. Makebi Zulu was not known in Eastern Province, and yet he was a minister. So where is the lie? Where is the insult there? This guy is nothing politically, he's nothing. Apart from that, Makebi Zulu was, once Wakawalala and PF, they were going to him. He represented all Wakawalala, including Malanji. He represented them, including Wayeti Kalungwe. So, you can't say Makebi Zulu didn't have the money. He had all the money. So think of it. This guy is a member of parliament. He's a minister of the province where he's a member of parliament. He has all the Kabwalalas. In Kama Shonse Shava Kabwalala. I mean, Shirimuliena. He has all the money. Ishakwiba. He has all the money from these Kabwalalas. All the money. He has it. Come an election, he loses. Am I elections? He loses. How can you tell me? How can you tell me that Makebi Zulu today, Makebi Zulu can stand as president and win? How? How? Iwe Frederick Kombe. Frederick Kombe. How can Makebi Zulu win as president? Imweba kwini mpumi. Mulesa pota Makebi Zulu at Joshua. Awe na imwe. Joshua kwisa. Makebi Zulu Joshua. Joshua didn't have any position when he was anointed. He didn't have. He was heading cows. Makebi Zulu has had a position to prove himself and he failed. Makebi Zulu is a failure. Joshua was not a failure imova Queen Mpumi. Hey, Joshua was not a failure. Makebi Zulu is a failure. Makebi Zulu was given a position as a member of parliament, as minister, and administering all PF stolen money. How can you say is your Joshua? How can you think Makebi Zulu would win a presidential seat? How? On top of that, Makebi Zulu is keeping ichitumbi chavalungu South Africa. Muzambia turelole ichitumbi chavalungu kwa valungu wese tuse tushike. Because of Makebi Zulu, ichitumbi chili mumochari kuntwanika ku South Africa. Bushamufi ndewepa. Is that a lie? Is that an insult? Is that an insult? Collect this evidence and take it to UNHCR. Collect this evidence quickly. Collect this evidence and take it to UNHCR. So that UNHCR can kick me out and take me to Zambia. Collect it. Where is the lie? Uwa sungechi tumbi chavalungu ni nani? Malukula. Because malukula wavalungu tatuwa mwishiba. Malukula tuwa ishiba ni Makebi Zulu. The mortuary attendant who has the keys to where Valungu is being frozen, it's Makebi Zulu. Malukula wa Valungu ni Makebi Zulu. We have failed to bury Valungu because of Makebi Zulu. Because of Makebi Zulu, that's why we have not buried Valungu. That's why Zambians have not been able to mourn Valungu as their former head of state. You Zambians, you have wanted to mourn Edgar Lungu. Remember how you felt when you heard that Edgar Lungu is gone. Remember how you felt. Remember how you were looking forward to seeing Ichitumbi Chavalungu chaikira ukufuma mundege mu Zambia. Remember how you wanted that. All those emotions have been held at ransom by who? Makebi Zulu. Makebi Zulu ni malukula wa Valungu. Makebi Zulu ewa sunge chitumbi cha Valungu is the one that has kept that. And now with all that nonsense, Makebi Zulu wants to come to Zambia. I want to become president. How can that be? How can that be? How are we going to reward Makebi Zulu to be on the ballot paper to contest against Hakainde Hichilema after what he has done, keeping Ichitumbi Chavalungu? If Makebi Zulu really was a patriot, if Makebi Zulu really wanted to be president, he would have behaved as a patriot. He would have brought Ichitumbi Chavalungu to Zambia. And he would have allowed Zambians to mourn. Now, Makebi Zulu is keeping Ichitumbi Chavalungu, I told you before, like government bonds. He's keeping it kwat nindala mashirabikire mu banki. Kwat nindala mashirabikire mu banki. Ale fumia kofi. Now he wants to come and tell you to say no, mukambotere so that inkalete Chitumbi. What nonsense is that? What nonsense is that? Wasunge Chitumbi. Wasunge Chitumbi. Ero no mwaisa pilu kati yonde fukuba president. Ero wambo kula ngamamvotera nkalete Chitumbi. Isn't that the stupidity of the highest order? Because that is not even manipulation. That is really total stupidity. Wasunge Chitumbi. Wafisa Chitumbi. Warifisa wa Makebi Zulu. Warifisa Chitumbi Chavalungu. Warifisa. Ero pilu kati yo mvotereni so that inkalete Chitumbi. What nonsense is that? What nonsense? Efo mule supporta imwa Queen Mpumi. Efo mule supporta. Iwaka Beverly, efo mule supporta. Naf panga sensi. Opo weekend finga wa ikala. File panga sensi. Ukweba Makebi Zulu leilo. Uwa sunge Chitumbi Chavalungu. Today, esa pili bukati yo. Ndefo mumvotere. What nonsense is that? Yo, therefore, I don't want Hakainde Hichilema to be there. If Hakainde Hichilema is not there, then we can look. What nonsense is that? How stupid can Hakainde Hichilema be to let an opponent preside over the military? Because if Pachiro Chavalungu wasunge chitumbi Chavalungu ni Makebizulu, he is the prominent figure. He's a prominent figure. So if he's the prominent figure, Kuli Chiriro state funeral, they are doing a march past and everything. The prominent person would be Makebizulu. And the same Makebizulu wants to be president. How stupid can Hakainde Hichilema be to allow such a thing? And I used to tell you these things even before. I used to tell you these things. Because some of you are thinking it's so simple. No, let just Hakainde Hichilema. He can just recuse himself. He can just recuse himself. He can just... How can you leave your enemies in the house? How can you leave your enemies in the house? Nava kashuove nava na wonse munganda ati yo pantu pali chiriro kanyeke kaneko kuliba kunitwani kani pali baneba pali chiriro panganda yo pantu pali chiriro, and you know that you muntu is after my wife, is after my family. Ero iso murekerere ati yo balala na munganda kai pali chiriro isho nisina kwa tamano na kwa tamano mwadisho mukateko fo bwawa maimu. Do you know what it means to be a president? With my beautiful wife. With my beautiful wife, I don't know what I said to you. Makebizulu. Yo Makebizulu because kuri chiliro you tayari kalale ko pali baneba Makebizulu ala munganda kutina sumina. Mwana kashifi. Nomba ukateka. Imwe mufipangefe. Just think of it. Finofine inendi. Finofine inendi yo kwa chitike chirati yo tayari walala ko pali baneba. Aba bashanchani balala munganda kwisa. Nishwali kwa tamana. Hakainde Hichilema if we were to do that. You don't understand. There is no way that can happen. There is no way a guy who is an opponent, a guy who wants your position, and you want him to be there when the military is passing. Kwangaloko imebalo mazuba. It's not your level. It's not my level. Makebizulu is not my level. He's just too junior. He's too small. You are right, Luendo. You are right, Luendo. Makebizulu is too junior. He's too young in politics. He's too young. You can't compare Makebizulu to me. You can't. You can't compare. So Makebizulu really is nothing. We are going to go and sign a petition. Go and sign. You don't even. You are dumb. You are dumb. You don't even know what you are doing. You don't even know what you are doing. But I will not be here to tell you. But me, I'm encouraging you. Go and sign that petition. Go and sign that petition. You will see how it will work in my favor. You will see how it will work in my favor. You are dumb, you people. You are very dumb. At least you'll be confirming that, I am a popular guy. Because even those who were doubting me to say, this guy, because already I checked, the last time I checked on that platform. Now, within a short time that it was made, about over 400 people had signed. Over 400, when I checked, it was about 420 something. But within a short time, that is good. That is good. If I can have, within a short time, and I have so many online signatures, that is very good. It shows I'm popular. It shows I'm popular. At least that's the basic. But there is much more good that this will do to me. I am encouraging you, Beverly. Continue, do it. Do it. It will help me. It will help me big time. Because even those who are doubting me, they will like, hey, okay, 100,000, 1,000 times. Very good. That's very good. Imagine, who can collect signatures, 1,000 signatures within hours? Within hours, 1,000 signatures. In a country where only about 2 million people are are online. Eh? So that is very good. That is really good. That is really, really good. It's impressive. It's impressive. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. It's very impressive. 1,000 within a few hours. Because for you to go and sign there, it means this person is really affecting you. It really means that this person really affects you. You know this person. And it bothers you that you can go and sign. It bothers you. But how is it bothering you? Because this guy is a politician. And indeed, it confirms this guy has got influence. When you say, no, that is got influence, he only influence. What Beverly has proved already just there, Beverly is proving that I've got influence. Beverly is proving, is helping me. One thing that you have done, Beverly, very good. You are proving that I've got influence. That is one thing. But there are other things that you are helping me with that petition. There are other things that you are helping me. When I was supporting all of you, including yourself, because you are saying evidence, including yourself, you are one of those that were saying, no, let this man, let's collect him. FYD, 1,251. That is my influence. That is my influence. Those petitions that you are seeing, what you are seeing there, that is my influence. That is my influence. When you are saying, no, Daddy, how got the influence? I am a voter, Monica. Influence. That is influence. Whether you are happy with me, you are not happy with me, that is influence. That is influence. Influence is not to say, people have to agree with you. As long as people can form an opinion for you, that is influence. That is influence. And look at you. Most of you, those who are supporting there, that is influence. Within hours, mwasai naya. Mulembe ndefwa yafule yabaye ngi. The more you have, the better. The more you have those, the better. The better. And you are saying that we will see who will laugh last. I'll tell you. I'll come and show you. And now I don't want to reveal too much what that means to UNHCR or to any people that are protecting me. But one thing for sure, they will be able to say, okay, this person has got influence. This person has got influence. No wonder. Because what you want me to suffer. That's what you want. You want me to suffer. You want me to suffer. You want me to go to jail. But look, going to jail, my protection is not against Hakainde Hichilema. UNHCR does not protect people against an individual. Hakainde Hichilema is an individual. He's not an individual. I can support Hakainde Hichilema here. It doesn't mean that my danger, my exposure or my risk is reduced. By the fact that I'm supporting Hakainde Hichilema, it doesn't mean that my risk is reduced. No. It doesn't mean that. Who told you that? That no, because you're supporting Hakainde Hichilema, then you don't need UNHCR. What the hell? What the hell? Who told you that I went to UNHCR and said Hakainde Hichilema wants to kill me? Do you think that's what I presented to UNHCR and whoever to say, hey, here is, I'm applying that you consider me for asylum because Hakainde Hichilema killed me, wants to kill me. Do you think that's what I wrote? Do you think they can give me asylum based on the fact that, no, Hakainde Hichilema wants to kill me? You think they can give me asylum? You think they can give me asylum? You think I can get asylum by the fact that, no, Hakainde Hichilema is the president. He wants to kill me. I even write, Hakainde Hichilema, he wants to kill me. Give me asylum. You think they can give me? You think they can give me? You are dumb. 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 I'm supporting Hakainde Hichilema to become president, to continue. To continue. Does it mean that now my safety is okay, is secured? Does it mean? Is that what it means? At the moment, I don't even have a case against Hakainde Hichilema. I don't. For that matter, I don't have a case against Hakainde Hichilema. I don't. Hakainde Hichilema doesn't even know all the cases that I have. I have a number of cases, but Hakainde Hichilema doesn't even know all the cases. I know for sure, even if you called him, Hakainde Hichilema, do you know my cases? He won't know, he will tell you he doesn't know. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. So, the safety of a person, it is not only one individual. But the problem that you have is that you hate Hakainde Hichilema so much that you attribute anything bad to Hakainde Hichilema. Anything bad you attribute to Hakainde Hichilema. Anything bad you attribute to Hakainde Hichilema. Te fiancé. Yes, he's the one, he's the president. And everything, stops at Hakainde Hichilema. But it is not everything that he does, which he knows. No. No. If I come back to Zambia, it is not even Hakainde Hichilema I'm scared of. At the moment, I'll be scared of Imwebe Neba PF, Imwebe Neba Tukana pa social media. Mwebe Tukana. You are the people that I will be scared of. You are the people that I will be scared of. Not Hakainde Hichilema. My safety, my protection is not against Hakainde Hichilema. It's against those who want to harm me. Those who harm me. So there is no way UNHCR will send me to Zambia. Because my enemies are signing petition to say, Tayali must come back, Tayali must come back. There is no way. You are my opponents now. We don't agree with each other. And you are signing those petitions because you don't agree with me. When I was speaking with you, when I was speaking for you, you were happy with me. You were even mobilizing resources for me. Now that I'm speaking against the person that you support, you are signing a petition to say, Tayali must come back. And you think UNHCR will say, yeah, go back. Since you are supporting Hakainde Hichilema. No. You might find that, my cases, Hakainde Hichilema has got even nothing to do with it. Check all my cases. There is no case that is against Hakainde Hichilema. There is no case. There is no case. But imwe mrefu mwena mchitumbi. Because Hakainde Hichilema did whatever, the Edgar Lungu story. So Hakainde Hichilema must not be there. No, Hakainde Hichilema stopped him from going to the field for medicals. Do you even know if Hakainde Hichilema knew? Mule kwata mano mwa continue signing that petition. Continue supporting that side. That's it. Why have you failed to speak for whatever, for Ethel? Ethel's story is one example. Ethel is not inside because of Hakainde Hichilema. Ethel is not inside because of Hakainde Hichilema. And if you were to ask Hakainde Hichilema might even say, I'm not interested in this. I'm not interested in this. But the way the government works is different. The president, in a democracy like ours, the president is not Alpha and Omega. It is not just to say, no. The president says, no. I'm okay with Tayali. And that's it. No. My cases are in court. Will Hakainde Hichilema tell the magistrate to say, hey, you are magistrate, remove the case? Will he do that? Will Hakainde Hichilema call the DPP and say, hey, you are DPP, discontinue these cases? You think he will do that? Because these are the issues that follow people when they have left office. So Hakainde Hichilema, we can be talking, we can be laughing, on the phone, but going back to Zambia is another situation. My safety does not depend on me being in good books with Hakainde Hichilema. No. It depends on a lot of other things. There are over 20 million people there. People that can bring cases against me. They may not even be UPND. When the police are operating, the police do not operate on the basis to say, no, you are UPND, you are... No. The police operate on the basis of citizens. So if I go back to Zambia, and there is any citizen who wants to fix me, they will simply go to the police and say, you know, this. Given Rubinda went and reported Chris Zumanizimba, given Rubinda, a president of an opposition political party leader, he went to police and reported Chris Zumanizimba. And if they had not reconciled, the police would have even arrested Chris Zumanizimba and prosecuted him. So it is not about Hakainde Hichilema. But the problem, you have got this hatred against Hakainde Hichilema. And you want to make everything about Hakainde Hichilema. No. It is not everything about Hakainde Hichilema. I did not apply for asylum to wherever I applied, because you don't even know where my asylum comes. You don't even know. You have got no clue. You have got no clue why I'm here. You don't even know. You don't know if it is the government. You don't know if it is UNHCR. How did I find myself here? How am I comfortable here? How am I comfortable? Ask yourselves. How am I comfortable here? Hey, mnesamba my infinity pool. Why? How come? Ndesamba my infinity pool. Ndeposa na pa social media. I'm even going live right now. Because before you were saying, so the fugitive. Okay, fine, but think of it. How come I'm here? Protected. Nganafu mapanza papariwa security. Ama cameras yaba all over around me. Ama cameras, aya. They are all over around me. I don't need to shout. I don't need to shout. I don't need to press any button. If at all I am in danger, I can tell you my reaction. Within 5 minutes, there will be police officers around. Within, if by whatever means, but even to come and access me where I am. Just to come, pado, wisofke pado pamwandi, patari. You have to pass through checkpoints before you come and access my door. But even if in the event that you manage to access the door, the moment you just touch that door without me opening it, in no time there will be reaction, because my cameras are online. My wife is very uncomfortable in here. She's like, come on, how do we live like this? She's very uncomfortable. Because I mean, they're all over. And that's a rule. That's the rule. They don't want me to be harmed in their country. They don't. They don't want me to be harmed in their country. And start explaining, no, how did this person, they don't want. So the protection is proper. But all that, how is it possible that I have all that? And you are going in Mpumi. You think you can come and take that. No, what you are doing very good. You are proving that I'm a person worth the protection that I'm having. If anything, I need more protection. Out of what you are doing, I can even ask for more protection. I can even ask for more things. Because the evidence is there. Raw evidence collected by my opponents, not by me. I'm not manufacturing it. You are doing it. You are posting on social media. We must do this. We must petition. And they will look at it to say, so really you have enemies, eh? Really you have enemies. And why are these people against you? No, they are against me because Badi Sunge Chitumbi because South Africa. Oh, Badi Sunge Chitumbi, Badi Sunge Chitumbi because South Africa. No, they are saying that I'm insulting the widow. The widow, how am I insulting the widow? No, I'm telling the widow to say, the widow, can you bring it to me because I'm there to shit? Eh? Can you bring it to me because I'm there? Don't play with politics. Don't play politics, patch to me. And you think, oh, patali. Mwirambonevi. Ndi muntu sana ine. Ndi muntu. Elonga nikuno. Ndi muntu. Ninekateka ngalafu mapansa hapa. Walube Chilufya tuju. Hey, ukawa president wa Mzambia uju. Hey, ukawa president wa Mzambia uju. Ukore angala ine. Bevari. Muchini mwansanga turete. Muretora mu 5. Muretora mu 5. Continue. Continue. Anyway, Let me open phone lines now. I'm opening phone lines. You can call in. You can call in and make your contributions. Mlenzi Kishaimu. Politics te Havana. Politics te Havana. Government yarifira ukumbwesha. Elo iwe ise umbwesha. Iwe Beverly iwe. Government yarifira ukumbwesha. Elo iwe ise umbwesha. Who are you? Hello? 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 Oh. Hello?
President Tayali, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, for me, I think I want to weigh in on the asylum part. Nangmaloresha, the UNHCR procedure of giving asylum. Usually, abantu baba abroad whatever pela asylum fiya. The type of life they live, I think it cannot be compared to the life we see we are living. And that only tells any person that this person is a special person. If someone was to be granted asylum under the normal UNHCR conditions,
yes,
it is very, very far from the life that you are living.
Tell them most of the times, like here in Malaysia, UNHCR refugees, most of them they actually live in the camp. There is a camp where they live. They don't live like. I live in an area which is Yapamwamba. Anyway.
Yes, and that's the point people should understand. If it was any normal arrangement, nangvali Mr. Staff vali sunka, but already a layman can even tell that there's something special about this person, judging by the way he's living his life. So that is just my contribution that I wanted to give on that part.
No, I hope they are learning. Because they think that they don't understand how these things happen.
How jealous? I kumba the transformer.
Chemba is contributing. Is saying Maeva. Yes, there is Maeva camp here. There is their camp where people live. Concept they have got areas where they keep my refugees. They don't keep them in my area. No, thank you, my brother. I hope but continue. Hello? 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 Yakani kafoni. I want to there so. Yeah. Hello?
Hello, Dad.
Yes, sir.
Maromba Shadi.
We don't film quiet.
Honorable, yes.
Yeah. We honorable ish na imwe. Amashida muipera ati honorable. Honorable teshi na imwe. Anyway, go ahead, talk.
Okay, but otherwise what you have said, Mr. Tayali, that you are in Anzelo, nisiwatengamo sense otherwise. Because of Ngatoka Matwakachite petition, was about to say 1 or 2 questions, then Aleka no Leka Fonsevagan's. And on the other side, they say, never underrate the bunch of fools.
Yeah, it's true.
So, yeah. So, we pray for you that God keep protecting. President Eduardo Muzambia, may God keep on protecting you. So even if they want to do that petition or on my own, even pennies on my post to say that these things, nothing will work.
No, this one would actually work, is working for me very well. This bunch of fools, they are actually helping me. In this instance, this bunch of fools, they will be helping me. Like, one thing that I can reveal is that at least they are confirming that I'm a person of influence and therefore a person of high interest. This one, no doubt. No doubt.
Yeah. In fact, they might think that they are trying to bring you down, and yet on the other side, they are putting you up.
They are proving, because before when I came, I was pleading, trying to convince people to say, no, where I come from, I'm a political figure, whatever, and they must have been wondering to say, whatever. Anyway, it is after some investigation that they found it. But now, they will think to say, for real, this person is still a political giant.
He's a political giant. No wonder he's being looked at. No wonder
Why would they be? Yes.
So, otherwise, that's my comment.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Hello?
What that?
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Evening, Mr. Tayali.
Good evening. Good evening.
Yeah, please, of course, you know me, you know my name. I'd rather not say.
Yes. And I'm humbled that you have called in, and my special greetings to you and Madame at home. Thank you very much. Please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. I always follow your programs, Mr. Tayali. Yeah, my only contribution when it comes to this petition that is being signed, for argument's sake, if you are found wanting and you are sent back to Zambia, are we setting a precedent that we know some people that are out there? Are we also going to sign another petition that they come back?
Okay, very good. Very good. Very
So
good. Nice question.
Someone is not thinking this thing through very well.
Yeah. you are very right.
Mr. Tayali.
No, that's a very good question.
There.
That's a very good question.
Yeah.
You have asked. So, okay, if they manage to sign this petition and I'm sent back home, are they also going to sign? What if now others also start collecting signatures to have some of these people brought back?
Yes.
No, thank you very much.
Mr. Tayali, good night.
Good night. Sometimes you might think that you are shooting somebody, and yet you are shooting yourself in the foot. Yeah? Because you have got a number of people who are out there whom you are hero worshipping. There are people out there who you agree with, and you are hero worshipping them because they are speaking the same language, because they agree with you. And for me, you don't agree with me. You want to raise this petition so that I'm brought back home. Okay, what if now the other camp also start signing petition to bring some of your people back? What will happen? Then you start saying, hey, Hakainde Ichirema, he's a very bad man. Hey, he brought this one back. He brought this one back. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, we can hear you. Please go ahead.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, now we can phone Palaudi. I think London fell direct to phone.
Direct phone out Palaudi. Okay. I'll need to say influence my president. I want to recover.
Now recover.
Bakava. Ala bakava. Imodi minister mbuti mwatu ofisha kwa mwa ya senda. Influence mwa kwa minister mbuti mwa ya senda.
Na wakawa.
Wa president wonga bwe na tete.
Nimbola ka Queen Mpumi kalele mbama ama messages apa Queen Mpumi. Oh nani ka Beverly. Ndefo katumina phone. Iwe Beverly ndiye kutumina phone hapa ndefo awasuki. Limbeka de tumuku kusaiduka. Hello? Hello? Iwe ule kwato mchishinji mkalamba iwe. Ule yes tayari kwatu nalikuli hapo. Ule kwato mchishi.
You are tayari.
Kabio kwa iwe ule tie. Akulanda efo chabango amona efo chabango ngo amona sana efintu fya bakulu. You lose respect.
I want to answer that guy that just told you so clear the questions you are laughing.
Okay, tie.
You are laughing and you're saying, you are laughing and you're saying those other ones who are outside, you say these petitions are, and you are taken back home. What about the other campuses that side? Here's the difference that we work with evidence. You, on your platform, you sought asylum, running away from persecution from the current administration. Your asylum right now, you sit on the fact that the current government is a brutal government and has been persecuting political opponents. Okay? That's your status. So you got asylum based on that. So now that the status quo has changed, there is no need for you to seek protection from the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees.
Okay, wait a minute. Iwe umfa kuno. Beverly. Iwe. Une umfa na iwe face na iwe ndefo kulanda no webuno bwino ulikale kulelanda ndafi. Let's make a conversation first. Call and let's make a conversation. Not ulebwata weka. Chilishani. Hello? Yes.
Batari mulibwanji.
Bwino bwanji.
Mulibwanji. Batari inengine Moses ku Chawama. Ifuno kamba konaimu hapa bemuna mbochita ntungatera Guinness naimu mmajuba fast food. Listen. If you are able to reason, because here we are talking ni phone to the phone, except that other people are listening. So we should be able to convince. You see, but like Beverly Apanikamba, she's just talking. I mean, that doesn't make sense. So I definitely cut you. I don't cut you because you don't disagree with me. I cut you because you don't want to reason. If you don't want to reason, I cut you. Like now, I'm talking, you are listening. I'll give you time to talk. So talk. I can never cut you. Batari, nzebuze munamba izimuchita, munasova.
Okay.
Everybody UPND don't think that they are stupid, they don't think, no. Vazi batimuma pindamuka munga kambiro. They will never trust you. The time that vimza kabwera kuzani yazaka migwira. So nikambeko pali mfa abarungu, right? It's a board yabarungu kuja ku South Africa ilichebu. Because HH ndiye aringi sa technically so. It's very easy na simple. Ngati family yabarungu bafunja kuleta board ko. HH safunikira kupezeka na pafuti. Because balungu pebenze moyo, HH sinzo kuno chitali konzao nabo. Ebe anafuna kubeza revenge, pero nakasunga kuipa. Manje balungu bawamebwanje mu chikumbi. Ivi very simple, HH just to stay away. Makashite delegate na mkoni wa vice president. Manje mwai msapota varungu tayari but music.
Okay, Vera. According to you, vamene wakamba kuli iwe ndiye wona munga ndiye va sense. Simwamen. According to you, vamene wakamba ndiye vanzero, Manje ine sinigwirizana na iwe. Nishina lakwa. I don't agree. I don't agree with what you are saying. I don't agree. So by the fact that I don't agree, does it mean that nalakwa?
Manje kai musekushita implicate vantu makebi zuwa shita represent family ya barungu. Representative.
Is it representative?
Kuyimirira makebi zuwa. Simpamvu za nuru, mpamvu za bata, it's the constitutional right kuti nae aimirire.
Palibe wamene akana hii.
Musinga lengi sekta saibirire.
Palibe wamene akana kuti ni constitutional right yake. Ni constitutional right yake, but iwe, are you not seeing hypocrisy or double standard? Uku one side, akambatia hii, I'm representing the family, chitumbi sabweresa. But uku side, nifuna nikaimirire, but HH sakapezekeko. Don't you see something strange here?
But it's very strange. You just represent family. By church in every room. They been away from Chitumbi,
Okay.
as simple as that.
Okay. So Mvera mwana. If omena wakamba ine na Mvera, but I don't agree with you. I don't agree with you. Can you respect, and I will respect you. Can you respect my view as well?
Okay, you know each to respect, but don't attack your friend because of my immediate. I'm seeing now the constitution right yet. Musakambia tagulira Chitumbi.
But sizona, even zona. Wamena gula Chitumbi ni ndani. Si makeni.
Family. Walungu bali na family. Yoro family ngati against. Chikanga Trump sana mulese kupenda kwa mailo ya Jimmy Carter.
Iwe.
Bakapwepwe sana balese bana nkanya. Bakaunda sana balese kupwepwe kamba.
Sana balese.
Respect family. Why? You know that deep down here.
Awe. Vasia na mwana. Too much respect family. But when it comes to governance issues, vintu va government vikala pa first. Family ibuya kumbuyo.
So now the president should delegate. If it's government, that's why he could be vice president. The president strong state delegate.
Commander in chief ni haka inde ichilema. So kulibe va delegation here. Delegation kanongati adwala. Salimo country, but ngatalimo, he cannot delegate. He's the commander in chief. He cannot do that. Basaminame. They shouldn't teach you. They shouldn't teach you. He can't. He's the commander in chief.
Point here, but to straightforward. They don't want a president nearby, which is very simple. Because
no, it's not simple.
Very simple.
It's not simple because haka inde ichilema is the commander in chief. Then kuzapeze kama soja kuja. Sir, it's not possible that haka inde ichilema asapezeke ko iyai. He's the commander in chief. Especially bamene bafunika bakarepo, bamene bakambata sankareko, bafuna president. Bangamuchite ku. Bangamutenge mpamvu, bangatenge mpamvu. Kai pali masoja paja. Vinga pinda muke haka inde ichilema bangamutengele mpamvu. So he cannot risk doing that. One verse. He can't. Aenda. Hello?
Delegation coming back at what?
Shanwari.
Shanwari kalamba.
Wino.
Abantu abale mishupa vitatane kubala michitabo. Umuntu asundira motion ati asundira motion yanda tamisho yala piluko kulemiso. Efyo bale chita. Nomba kuli abo balelanda inesha talamu nakwataye. Umuntu afwa olanda no administrator. Wakanya abantu yo utakuri kusenda matoloshi, utakuri kusenda motoka. After 3 days amlashika futu wapiuka. Hii motoka yandina la sende. Abantu bala kumunasha. Walenda no let's wait, let's bad. Tamulashika mwamba futa ndefa kuwa kateka nishimlia manomo. Abantu bala kumunasha. Wati we nishiwena zambe wali pena. So what those guys in that group is doing? What you are doing, you have really hit them hard. Now you find impact. So number kusabala number twala stefi twala stebe tapai nego flea la sundira promotion.
Tapai na totera. Hello. Actually, I want to call Beverly. Beverly, I'm going to call you back because I catch you. I want us to have a conversation. So I'm going to call you back so that we have that conversation. Hello?
Hello, Moshan.
Bueno, fe.
Batadi manda pa petition. Okula pa batadi apato mbeda shidafika mtala wandi mwala kwera. Tuse komule ikose de chat. Apo nomba po mule ikose de chat. Keso mule seka. Na ikava. So na enena narate moktirati. Mugwele Mozambia. Makutira. Mukese mwana na kutogwino na eji.
Okay. So, namsaina imwe?
Tunasaina nti ubwele.
Mupose ko sana bano muchite kampeni abantu abengi basaine sana.
Anti ufyo kwele tukese kumona tukese no kosa tawakosa no wade na pa social media lelira we inafya
iwe na lelira fyalika lipanoti nshalelira kuma sales fyalika lipa fyapusana ukulia na lelira ifya mumara iwe wanjofo fikali pa appendix ofo ikali pa iwe na ile puka mukati ila kalipa na lelira fyalika lipa mumara noti kulipula kuma sales we perefye kuma sales njirira Ulira walimona nkane Shon Tembo. Ba Shon Tembo balasaba iranga bayira maseos nchibalwala. Ukoni ngukwati nakachinda nalwala ine nchirwala maseos. Fyali kalipafila fyali extra mumana muntu wandi.
Takulwala nomba kaile wayi kutikolera ndiro kutali. Kutikolera ndiro kutali.
Ndebutuka imwe bene. Ndebutuka iwo wineyo.
Makachinda ndifiro kutukemo aliyeba umwe bale butukwa.
Ali timinefye. Umfwa nakachinda ngali butuka amashurities bakwenga bali bakaka. Echo tabutukire nakachinda.
Nga imwe amashurities.
Inepala nistabala tampo kukaka. Ile lina butuike ni shama shurities tabala tampo kubakaka. Nomba baba jambo kukaka. Nga wabutuka mashuriti kukaka. Sofo bale tina abantu kubutuka. Nangu bamalanje tutababutukire because nga bali butuka ama MPs babasa ina mabondi nga bali bakaka. Echo bale tina abantu ukubutuka.
Pero nomba kwesa kuli yomulera nda kuli makebi zulu kuli makebi zulu mulera nda kale bonse bota balo kukubela paka vele popular nomba na mobile ba Chilufya Tayali akamu chitumole bonse webi yako afika chakwa lungu wepo mulelira wepo lungu ifumapo nisha masika concentrate kulumbula kona ngubambi wai yose mulumbu ate lungu so nishikwe misho ni pera chakula ndasipati lungu bebe so
awe ineshikanda pani iwe lungu alifona iwe unyisi wasi nalala ndapo lungu alifwa ndanda pa chitumbi ine shilanda pali lungu ndanda pa chitumbi ine ndanda pa chitumbi shilanda pali lungu
chitumbi chesu
chesu chilia katu edika lungu alikateka uli alikateka chesu chilia chitumbi it is a state property.
Nombeza si no le fue chitumbi la yoke sa shikako kesa ngulea kwilisha kofie
awe ishake seko because kutiwa isan jikatayo kutiwa yawa akapokola timwikateni so ishake seko but ngana isa isedio nkabwera nkaya pamanda ukuya pepa
pesa
ukuya pepa pamanda lekampele ko bambi umfwa lekampele ko bambi muni
dakese
iyo akesa hello
President
hello
nachiona kwatiri mbina mushingai na kila tambayo na zangati ukudeti mabonde yelera tamu na mwafka. So I just want to respond to one guy. There's a guy that you are arguing with who is saying he should be putting Makebi Zulu in a negative way. I think that guy doesn't know what he's talking about. And ignorance is very irritating to some of us. If somebody is just expressing his ignorance to the public, it's very irritating. Because that very Makebi Zulu is going to be, if at all he succeeds, with the president for all that years. So he's subject to public scrutiny. So, and also his points, I heard some people that bring some points of Simon Mantakapwepwe, something like that, like the counter was restricted, whatever the case. That guy, Mantakapwepwe wasn't the president. ECL, he was the president of Zambia. Simon Mantakapwepwe was never a president. Of course, he was the hero in one over the other, but he wasn't the president. So, if at all he received, I don't think he received because he wasn't the president. Now,
I think we had his submission. The line is bad. Hello? I want to call Beverly.
Hello,
Bueno, Feshani.
I'm quite passionate for a new woman in South Africa, and obviously me to the wage stuff. Let's aware Zambian to know the kind of people they are dealing with. Zambia, yari mumune ya wakabialala. Zambiani, tabakwata, open-minded. But I'm happy the way you are doing, enlightening people to see. H.H. Nabomba, he has proven that there are many things there are few things that he didn't do well. But you can see that it means well for the economy of the country. Avena Zambia, besu kama, this kama tumo mkwebati, ulipateka, no one is perfect. But you can see the commitment that HH has. If we give him another term, I believe that the country is going to do well. Secondly, Zambians, they don't look at the future term. They're just crying, oh, no matter whom we are going to change, no one can put money in the pocket. These Zambians must know. Every Zambian is responsible to contribute to economic growth. This is a fact. Tell them resolve. All these opposition leaders, they don't have a plan how they are going to solve the problems. They are just saying HH Kuyabebele. And the Zambians can't pay attention. Very soon, if we remove HH, we put another person. What changes are they going to bring? What things are they going to do that can better Zambians? Each Zambian is responsible to better their life. The government have a responsibility to set a plan.
Okay, hello? Yes, hello, Shani. Wino mwebene bachitumbi.
Mwebene ba mubiri.
Mwebene ba mubiri. London mwebene ba mubiri.
Marijo watari. Ine tinatema abantu bamchetekera tafini bamchetekera kare.
So umfamune. Iwe ndefa tulande buno wetu alishibana. So tulanda fe buno fena tutekanya buno so that people can even benefit. So ngo ayabati abantu. Abo bantu leranda ate bantu bali michetekere. Nomba taba michetekere. Bantu nshi.
Avena Zambia. So you were hapo. What you think is that Avena Zambia.
Okay, umfa. So you hapo. Avena Zambia. So you think you have the monopoly of the opinion of the majority Zambians. That's what you think, isn't it? Let's clarify that. Let's unpack that. So according to you, according to you, you have the opinion of the majority Zambians, isn't it? Yes, yeah?
So
assuming first let's agree on that one. According to so yes, it is a yes or no answer. It is a yes or no answer. And according to you, Bantu, according to you,
yes or no,
okay, go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
So chinga chakwe bati muneni lero kulaba chero mujuku mailo mwaboku bana konso ko muba kulaba bena Zambia wafuma ko kulya baya bashala bena Zambia kule moya na kwa bena Zambia so nomba aba abantu abena Zambia monsi wabili bala nichetekera shine bala nibika pesa
okay
mamuna ipo na chala na bala nibika pesa because kumyake mchinga batari abena ba UPNG mwana don't think UPNG bali kumanya I can assure you this bali kumanya wa UPNG don't think just because they but then sekera the reason not in the country
because you know some of these statements for me inenda for ya konka wino. So according to you uleva by UPND, so according to you think you have the mind of the UPND. Do you think you have the mind of the UPND? That what you are saying is what the UPND are? Do you really think that is true?
This is what has been happening. This is what has been happening. It's not like if you
Okay, let me give you an example. Amos Chanda. Where is Amos Chanda today? Is Amos Chanda in jail? So, but from the way you are talking, I've just given this example. From the way you are talking, it's like by UPND very sana, by UPND tavelela. No manga by UPND tavelela. Okay, okay. So, no, but what has happened to Amos Chanda? Why Amos Chanda? Amos Chanda, what are you saying? Nishwanga Amos Chanda kwata. Okay, okay. Go ahead then. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So, if we support us, I'm really more sure. Not that we supported you from the way to go. Number one, at least we made a party our president, and we have a president.
So,
and then the other thing, let's have a brand upon it. There's two in a movie, but you are wrong. Barungu, Bantu, Mapere, the son of Chinchi. We are surprised now to see what is going on. You know, Shimon quite Mure Pontera Barungu. No Mure Pontera Barungu, Nishme Pontera Barungu. I don't want to Perum Chinchi, Elobari.
So, okay,
so if I just stop Shatok Monavata, maybe Perum Chinch Barungu, just because Navaqua, Tavalan Depo, Mambokula, Quakuba Star, Taki, you know, but family Barum Pashan.
So, okay, so you umfwa. Walanga fishinka. If you kusunga kwa mubili kwa balungu. Wadishimana chali banomo kwa batu ba Esther, because ba Esther even ba mubili chine. Ba Esther, do you think ba Esther if ba Esther fiari rondoloka? According to you.
Again just about that. Again just about that. If Esther ba Esther. Baeta na family yao. Balechitaona amashu yakirina alanda balungu. Noti kukana ati nishimwa yumfire ko nabalanda takwa bosangwa ko konse atya. Wala nkwashani ko tamusanga bonse. Kya muntu na mulimu nganda munye nuba tayari na mwana wa madamu. Kula bokulande kindipo mulanda mweka. Na bena balanda. Oh, apa ine finda fitamo mwa family members wangi mo mulemona na ukutulande chula mo mulemona. If I was to die today, please don't allow this to happen. And that's what Edgar Lungu said.
Okay.
Mamon. So, Balungu bala nje company bale muna bino kwa baba chusha sana.
Okay, so
Balungu bale bachusha.
So Balungu bala bila chusha.
Wangu. Apa tulela nda Balungu no kufanga tabafi. No mapomo ndo kubakanyoka ku hospital. Echa ngenge Balungu bafu.
Okay.
Mamona ka?
So first of all,
Balungu bafu ku hospital wangu. Yokulele ba kwete ngaba ipolele no kupola limina ngokunga inshi kunga sharita ntanyako. Nomba kwati kwali kubepa ila mumano. Kwa wati yake ku hospital pakafu.
Okay.
So na ba family tetu akanyo kufulwa.
Okay, so umfa number. Wapela, there are 2 points that I want to respond to, but I will talk about this issue about yo vale bakanya kwa ukia ku hospital. Limbeta lingeno kwa atibatishani bafwe. Number. Imumula ndoko bati balungu vale bakanya. I refuse that. Why do I refuse that? Because balungu vale fuma. He used to go out. Balungu bali de Korea.
Balungu bali police batari.
Bali de Korea. Tawa mfire pati balungu bali de
Korea bali bakanya na imbatari. Ya batari.
Iwe na nama pick chopo yali apapene so. Nama pick chopo yali apapene kutina afumia no kuyafuma. Edgar Lungu in Korea.
Bali bakenye. Na bambi bala tumabala nye.
No. Apapene so. Apapene
ndo. Abaye public contact apart from South Africa.
Apapene so next taguko tapane fishupire. Next na Google nkulange na pictures ba Edgar Lungu.
Okay, ngani kuisha ngani ndandela zindi batari.
Tuifumapo first of all. Therefore, because nala pela chance. The point is mwali chisa emphasize, you like saying, balungu bale bakanya ukuya out. But I want to tell you that balungu balile ku Korea. Balungu ku South Africa kuinoko mulela ndapo. Ku South Africa kuinoko mulela ndapo. I don't know. It was not disclosed what you went to do. But balile. Then number two, ku South Africa kuinoko mulela nda. Balungu balile ku South Africa. Balile. Then number 3, balungu ngachapati bale bakanya balile ku nobody never okay ngachapati ngakulu ala apapele balile kuna nikane ku inauguration ya kwa Mnangagwa. Balungu ngachapati bale foku ya kuchipatala ilo baile ku Zimbabwe ngatabalile kuchipatala. Okay, the point is that balungu bale used to go out of the country. So it is not true ukweba ati balungu bale bakanya kuya out. It is not true. Nangu kufueli ni balungu bafuile ku South Africa. Why did Lungu die in South Africa if he was being denied to go out? Why? Because they were allowing. Landa.
Batali le salamuna kulande chinga kusuma.
Inandela
kulande chinga kusuma.
Fishing kandera.
Ndimo batali at least tamubepa sana kuchira balanji kuite. So ngamambo kuba join na mukubepa ta chakula moneka bwino. Batali
njewopo na bepa.
Apart from batali mulebe pati balungu bali le Korea. Balungu bali bakenyo kusakwa ku Korea balungu. In case ngamulepa mufile kishe wino. Bali bakenyo kusakwa na ku Korea tabaile ko bali summit yo bali nyo kustatendi. As a former president, bali nyanikani no kuyakuja. No,
that was the second time. That was another time.
Apart from South Africa, then I'm seeing that out of Africa, and you are government. Africa,
No.
So, immediately I'm going to move some to Chakura Pachana.
No, but what you are saying is not true.
And then the year for number, the year for Mamba, awe, before Tushike, awe, state funeral, but state funeral and the Vatican praise state funeral. Ngava kaunga nichi bafumine kuna ngwa bene bali samkutima phone bale kana chawe stage ali kuseni bana nikane bakapwepo na barungu na kusana because point ni state funeral na yena but bakaunga bali bakenya bali fumine no bangabe na nichi
baba kenyeshi bakaunda baba kenyeshi bakaunda baba kenyeshi
bali bakenyo kushitana nikano kulanda hapo
bali kwisa ko baba kenyoko kwisa
kuchiriyo chaba na nikani
Kuchiriro. Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm sure you are watching. I'm sure you are watching. This is Edgar Lungu being received in.
I'm watching them when I TikTok.
Why Mona? This is Edgar Lungu. Nishizi. As former head of state here. This is Edgar Lungu in South Korea. Why Mona? In South Korea, she's as a former head of state, not as a president. No, the point is, Murebo kwat bale bakanya. They used to refuse him to go out, and I'm telling you that Edgar Lungu was actually going out of the country, and I've given you. This is an example. The other one that I've given you is South Africa itself. He went. How many times? Tell me how many times Lungu was refused to go out. Tell me how many times. The question is,
it's like I'm under house arrest.
The question is a politician, he could say whatever it is now. To you, me, I'm asking you. I'm asking you, how many times was Edgar Lungu stopped from going out? How many?
I can't even count because I need to
once. There are only two times when South normally, no more. Back to the airport. Back when I make a profile via South Africa.
What happened to that person who allowed Balungu to come?
Ebu fibani vepa le kankwebe nomba. Ebu fibani vepa. Bala mivepa. Aha, wufi le kankwebe. Ulia muntu watamfishe nchito. Awe umfwa. Ulia muntu watamfishe nchito. Tabamutamfisho kwebati. Alisuminisha wa Edgar Lungu kwebati wapite. Airport ngole pita. It is not one person who is involved. There are a number of people that are involved. He allowed Edgar Lungu to pass without being checked. The security check was not effected. And that was a security breach on the airport. It was a security breach. Because what about immigration? The passport yaba lungu bali ichile stamp. Nishta bamutamfishe uwa ichile stamp passport yaba lungu. If it was about that, why didn't they do that? You think the government, if they didn't want Lungu to go, you think they would have let him Iriendeke to fly out of international airport? They wouldn't have allowed it. They would have stopped it. But they allowed it. That's how it ended. Problem mwako atate inen dealing na facts, imam dealing na speculations, propaganda, inen dealing na facts, and the facts are that there is no way Walungu would have left the country if the government was against it. Whoever you are talking about does not control the airport. The government controls the airport. The government controls the airport. So if they wanted...
That's why they wanted it to look like
there is no way if government didn't want... Anyway.
So that's why
Anyway, I've given you enough time. I've given you enough time as a brother. I'm sure people have gotten one or two things. Thank you very much. Hi.
Okay, I can't last but I told you about time one pair. I can't last it. Nashabuka pale Bamakepi Zulu. Bamakepi Zulu for Badila and the fiance. We don't blame in Bamakepi Zulu na Bena. But if we take a family in the land, we don't put that you Bamakepi Zulu weekend to move in Makepi Zulu. Bamakepi Zulu was spokesperson here. If you don't have a family for Barakonka. Bamakepi Zulu take a thing that is just what movie Zambia. Who should movie wabo? We are movie our family. After the Pingula. Okay.
One question for you. You wonder na likuingishe nchito.
Yes.
Na likuingishe nchito. Eron dekupera my instructions which you don't agree with me. Would you stay in the job?
Would you?
Okay. Hello?
Hello, Mr. Tayali. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, sir. My name is Leo. I'm calling you from South Africa.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Okay. I just wanted to say that, and it's just something to add on. You know, the problem with us Zambians, we like taking things too personal. And the thing that I've seen is that we have thrown away common sense by just putting the fact that we are all upset, and because we are all choosing PF or UPN. We have to be truthful about this whole entire matter. The president, the late president, the President Lungu, he said you went back to active politics.
Yeah.
And according to the law of Zambia, it says that when you go back to active politics, you lose everything. Like you lose your privileges. So, and he was told that, and he signed the same contract, and he upholded the same law that the country had. And he knew the consequences to that. But the thing that we cannot stop is the history that he saved as the president of the Republic.
Yeah, you can't.
But the people, yes, but the people are failing to forget that this person was just being treated like any other citizen because he went back to active politics. Yes. So right now, the old thing that we're supposed to do right now is for us to understand the law of our country and what it requires. And it's not even a matter of trying to go Kumakoti and everything else. This thing is just straightforward. He was the president of this country, and he ran for the country. And at the end of the day, one say, even the family, yes, they have the most interest over his body. But this was the president of the Republic of Zambia, which holds in the history of our country as well. So at the end of the day, if you say at no, because by UPNG there is nothing that they did, they just followed the law.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Thank you. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Good evening. I don't know if it's good afternoon.
Yes, please go ahead.
Yes, Mr. Tayali, I'm calling. I'm not going to comment on any position where you are affiliated to any political party or something, based on you as a person. Mr. Tayali, regardless of whatever people are saying that you're affiliated to UPNT or whatever, but I love the way you play politics. I have followed you for quite some time now, and I can see how smart and how wise you are. It's unfortunate that based on the surface you found yourself that side, but I've always loved how determined you are, how hopeful you are that one day you will lead this great country, Zambia. So regardless of whatever that you might be going through now, actually congratulations. I was happy. I saw that you are reunited with your family. I love that. I just want to give you an encouragement.
Thank you.
It's not easy. It's not easy being you. It's not easy being Chilufya Tayali. And so, where there is a will, there is a way. So I know that one day things are going to be back to normal the way you were. I can't even take to say no. Just be strong. I know how strong you are, and I know how you can handle these critiques. So as a person, I really commend you for quite some politics that you are doing. It's really evaluational politics. It's fact based. It's not even about rumors or something like that. So that's a very, very smart way of playing politics, and I wish Zambian people can remove their emotions and just accept of how good of a leader you are.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Tayali. And please, if you form government, please remember us. I know that you will really make it one day.
We will, definitely we will. Including those who are criticizing, they will be part of our government. Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you.
Of course. Thank you so much, Mr. Tayali. Thank you so much and have a blessed night.
You too. Thank you. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Good evening, Mr. President.
Good evening.
Mulichawu Ameriko.
Ni chabe bwino.
Unakondi lobira ne ni kunyimba.
Okay. Lavilani Timvwe.
Bana Jonathan Piri.
Okay, wa Jonathan Kambani. Lavilani.
Yes. Abantu Mr. President osavutika nawe yayi. Abantu ni nkuku ziazote zafedwa imai wake so mba ikafuwa mai wake ingo kayenda ilipe kutia wana mai ya paralika meaning ni nkuku ziazote za sowa kanyoni katakoti kafedwa kamai kake mai jokuti akapasina ngova kuti akalibe akavutika So, abantu osavutika nao Mr. President, imwe chabeba siye, osavutana nao maningi kuti mngazifutana na bebe. Nkandi hivi nango yamena kamba kuti no ya president nzomulesa nzoshita kwanyi. Nanga president ngate nzomulesa, funsa mene mamufunsa uyenzo kamba hivyo. President ngate nzolesa kutaende out of Zambia, out country. Nichani, why sana fere muno muzambia nendo fere out country.
But mukambati yai, banambe nzomulesa, but mundana fera ku South Africa. Muchipatala.
How is it possible? How is it possible? So out of that now, then itikabwera kuli iyo nkhani ya makebizulu. Amakebizulu ni muntu okuti isazwa na politics. Palibe na chamenanga chita. Hivi nango muntu angatenge vote yake noendo muvotela. I think meaning that attention palibe chamena fungo alisiba na vote yake because the vote is a card, vote card is inashito.
Yeah.
So abantu basiye noti mkazivana na wewe ni nkuku zote zafedwa mai wake so yalipe vinango vochita alafu parasuka chake tizadia kuti
tizadia kuti zikomo.
Hey, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. President. God bless you, please.
Thank you. I'm really trying to call back Beverly. Hello. Hello. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Hi, Mr. Tayali. I'm through to your program.
Yes, you are through.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I just want to contribute. So, on the asylum, the people are talking about the asylum. The one thing they need to know is that it doesn't depend on the. It doesn't depend on the, like for example, when you seek asylum in another country, it doesn't mean that because you're in another country you have to stop talking about the reason why you sought that asylum. You see what I'm saying? Yes. So, for example, like in your case, just because you sought asylum and you are against the president or the UPND or the government, it doesn't mean that now because you're out of the country, you should stop talking about that issue.
Well, basically they are saying I should not speak good of the administration. Their point is that how can I seek asylum when I am supporting the same government which under which I asked my asylum? I asked for asylum because I was the UPND government was persecuting me. So there is no way I can come and support the UPND. That is their thinking, in their shallow-mindedness or in their ignorance. They think that constitutes a violation for which I should be deported back to Zambia, according to them.
Yeah, no, it doesn't work that way.
They're very naive.
And then also, just maybe a minute or so. And then also the other thing is the asylum depends also on the host country. It's not just on the UNHCR.
Yes.
So also some countries, for example, like the US, they have passed laws whereby when somebody is seeking asylum into the US, they have to ask them, which is the first country you touched before coming to the US when you left your country? And then if, let's say, somebody had touched, let's say, Mexico or Canada before entering the US, they will tell them that they have to go get asylum in Canada, for example. So every country is different. It doesn't just depend on the UNHCR.
Yeah. No, thank you very much. Thank you, my brother.
You are, and then just one more last point very quickly about Mr. Makebi Zulu. To me, I think the PF people, they are desperate because they really don't have a candidate. So they are just hoping that maybe this is the candidate that is going to take us to the promised land. So they are really just all over the place. Like in this case, Makebi Zulu, they think he's the one. But look at Makebi Zulu. He is really a lightweight.
Very.
Like you were saying, he lost in the Eastern Province when he was a PF, which was their stronghold, and he went to a UPND.
Imagine. Eh?
By a big margin.
By a big margin. He was a minister.
So how? Exactly, and he was minister there. So what makes them think this time he can really come and win the presidency? He can't. The reason is that even look, when he launched his, so far with what he has launched, we could have already seen some big impact, but so far there's nothing. Look at his Facebook page. Nothing really is going on there.
Yeah.
So they're just like trying to like, oh, maybe this is the guy, maybe this is the guy. Anyway, that's what I wanted to contribute. Thank you so much, Mr. Tayali.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Hello? Hello?
Tayali mwaikale mpomkwae.
I'm quiet.
So I'm happy that I'll finally learn. But Tayali, not to waste your time, I think Apanga Marumu Zambia would have been the most powerful opposition leader to it. Because abago mwasha kunala ninko position kateka. They are using the body of Edgar Lungu to campaign. They're using the body of Edgar Lungu to play politics, which wouldn't be the way. That previous caller that was talking about, no, it doesn't have information because this country to a level whereby we believe every rumor that they talk about. Which doesn't make sense. And that's the reason why I say you know politics very well. You've been in this game for a long time, not in how many times, but you still stand. One thing about you is that you don't see, you can talk negative about anyone, the right steps are wrong, you can talk what they're doing, the right steps right, you can talk about it. That's one thing I love about you. Number one, guys, they don't even have the proper manifesto. Continue doing the good work, Mr. Tayali. I don't want to waste much of your time. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Hello?
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm okay. I was listening to what you were saying about Lalungu that was allowed to travel to go to South Africa.
Yes.
And also about Makebi Zulu. Tayali.
Yes,
Lalungu.
precious. My precious. My precious.
No,
please go ahead.
Let me talk. Balongo, he found himself in South Africa. It's because of Rapatoa. If you don't know, Balongo was not allowed.
The Rapatoa is the one who allowed him to go out of Zambia.
Give me a chance, let me talk so that I can explain to you, because you are misleading the people. You are saying that Balungu was allowed by this government to go and seek medical treatment. He was not allowed. Balungu, he had that opportunity when Rapatua came. Immediately when Rapatua was arriving at airports, that's a chance that he got, even him, to fly to go to South Africa. So the truth is Balungu, he was mistreated by Tayali. We are not fools for us to keep on demanding to say that we need justice for ECL. We know what we are talking about. Coming kuri Bamakebi Zulu. Bamakebi Zulu, in fact, myself, I will support him 100%. Do you know the reason why? It's because Bamakebi Zulu, he knows the truth about what Balungu passed through. And we have some other wicked, selfish leaders who want to take advantage of the people of Zambia, just like they did in 2021. And you are part of them. Because even yourself, you say that you helped this government to come in power. That's what you always tell the nation. So now, even if you helped this government to come in power, did you help the poor? Do you know that every time when corruption is being involved, the people who suffer most are the poor? So today, this government, all of them, they are living well. But what about us, poor? Where are you putting us? Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Can you get my points?
I can hear you.
So, Mr. Tayali, me, I beg you in God's name. Please leave Mama Kebi Zulu and Mama Esther Lungu alone.
Okay.
Please.
Okay, thank you, Nandela. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Tayali, mulishani?
Wino from kwa mulishani?
Awo nsife wino. Awe, ngakwali wako ke party ya kwa tefikopo, ni PF. Kwena la PF bonse bali bafe down. You understand, Mr. Tayali? Because taba isho articulate some issues, they can't tell the negative and the positive. To them, whatever suits them is the thing that they will go for. Mama Naka? So they are saying that they want to come back in 2026 next year. Uyu muntu abasungile kuja ku South Africa. Tabale mupenda ati muntu watekelepo what adi muntu for the Zambians. At this moment, muntu wa family. So now, as we are watching from the tower, we've seen to say, if we vote for another person from PF, ngatafwa, na ena ngafwa, ata muntu wa family, not for the Zambians.
Exactly. Exactly.
So number, they are all down, a bunch of down people. And don't let those people assigning petitions, that's why I'm calling them, they are down. They don't understand anything. But they are abroad and already that muye mupange batayali pu ku Zambia. Ewe na PF baki lilo 7 years batekele okufira okuchita pu. Ali mu America mo mwekele paka puna. Busy pa TikTok ukupanga live. Nalo kwempanga pu ya pangira ma petition.
Ati walifira kupanga pu. But na wena bali kunzi acha. Elo kale babutuka wale wa mayewa. Kale babutuka. Kale babutuka la mayewa jana leka na paka puna. Na nationality bali chinja bali kwata dual citizenship ero bale bese mkwewa hivi
imwe mweba isa mopelero mwateka kope 4 years la UPNC mwite imwe la tayari tamwa teka pona mugavernment
Ishaka pona mugavernment
they're a bunch of down people, and that's why they are women voters, they are voter, they are all down, and everyone that supports PF, they are all down.
No, thank you, my sister.
This should stick in their brain. Ukwelati,
2090, new PNG forward.
Thank you, thank you. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes,
Hey,
please.
Mr. Tayali.
Yes, yes.
Hey. Yes, yes. Thank you. My name is Moffat and I'm calling from the United States.
Okay.
But I'm Zambian. Yeah, we just want to contribute on this nonsense that the PF are always saying. It doesn't make sense that the president, they keep on saying that the ex-president was denied access to health care. When he was in power, why didn't he build health care for all so that he doesn't have to leave the country to go and seek medical attention? So does it mean that only those people that have been in government or those people that are rich are the ones that are going to benefit? They are the only one that can solve.
Hello? Oh, I've lost that caller. Hello? Hello? Yes, hello?
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, thank you. I'm so happy. Natale naye shutting down the phone.
Oh!
Awo walife bwino abakongosho anti omwana wantuko.
Balife bwino bale umfafe bwino apasona abalala.
Okay. Awo ndanje kona email ne ba PF bampuba.
Yeah, ba.
Manelesha utimuleka kulanda kuna kuli uyu ine bazuru uyo. Awe. Inani neo window panopondi. Imagine how could you keep ichitumbi.
Imagine
5 months.
5 months.
Atari pakona te pasuma paria pakona kwa dwika life pakona. She's even eating. Imagine.
Basamba.
Then I show uyo alanda katika kutiata hao wale kubalanda. No, that's not good. We have been Jazibe imbalasa sama windows ikwe.
Bapu
wale no wadu no bali fridge la leo.
Alita la fino tulera ndaba lungu bale tala la mu fridge. Baesta bali kunga ndabuno wino na maeko ni na finshi bale bya no kulya bale samba no kusamba balungu bali mu mochari.
And then someone to start supporting that. Imagine. Who does that?
They are respecting the will. They are respecting the will.
The will na motakwa wanaka will hapa. Nipe bali mocha no kumocha tatwa ishiba. Okay, matali na ufa wino. Bye, my dear.
Na totera. Hello? Hello?
Hello. Shantari.
Bueno, Femurishani.
How we know? It's a straightforward question for you. Just one question.
Okay, very good. I like questions.
Yeah. Why did you seek your refugee status out of Zambia?
I was being politically persecuted.
Now the political persecution that you ran out from or away from, that's the one you are supporting now. So don't you think you're compromising your status?
So now listen, you mwaba mufialo, we always consider you to say mwaliba privilege team la tontonkanya bwino and everything. So right now, what I'm talking about, when I talk about Makebi Zulu, am I talking about
No, I'm not talking about Makebi Zulu.
Umfweni na imwe na munji pusha question then ipusha na ine nati you are saying, you asked me a question to say, why did you do that? I said, because of political persecution. Okay? Now, you have asked a question to say, now you are supporting the same people that were politically persecuting you.
Yes. Yes.
That's what you are saying. Now,
that's a compromise already.
Wait a minute. So now, the question that I have for you is that when I'm talking here, do I talk about the issues of my political persecution, or I'm talking about other issues?
You talk about everything.
No, the question,
anyway.
whatever, a direct question. So a direct question. Have I ever come here and said, there was no political persecution? I am not being politically persecuted. I am okay. I'm just here for something else. Have I ever said that?
No.
I'm talking about, like, for example, when I talk about, if I take a position, I've taken a position that Edgar Lungu should be buried in Zambia. And I've taken another position to say, Esther Lungu, she's the one that is responsible for this. And she should have, made a decision to take the body back to Zambia. So I don't agree with Esther Lungu. Thirdly, I say, Makebi Zulu cannot be president because Makebi Zulu is a political failure. All these issues and many other issues that I've spoken about, are they the same as me, or do they mean that I'm saying that the Hakainde Hichilema government is no longer persecuting me?
No. The fact that the government that is persecuting you, you are supporting to say, no, this is, I'm endorsing the current president.
Very good.
Who is persecuting you and made you to be a refugee in another country? Now, how do that country look at you?
Very good. Very good. Let me respond. Let me respond. And I'm hoping that Beverly, let me respond. I'm hoping that Beverly is also listening. Basically, your argument is the same government that is persecuting you. How can you support them? How can you support them when they are persecuting you?
Yes.
Yeah. So the question is,
and they made you to seek asylum.
Yes.
From the way go. Yes.
The point made. That point has been made. Let's not overemphasize that. You are here. You are out there. You are enjoying the refugee status because this government is persecuting you. How can you support them? Okay. The question is, if I don't support this government, who do I support? Who will give me freedom? Tell me.
So that's a double standard.
No. It's not a double standard. The question is, the question is, if I don't support this government, what you are saying is that I should look for my freedom. These people have not given me freedom.
If you are not supporting
the problem is that if people don't want to listen, I find it difficult. The point is, let me explain this before. The point is, in the thinking of Beverly and many of you, the thinking is, this government, the UPND government, under Hakainde Hichilema as president, they were persecuting you. And it is true, they were persecuting me. I was arrested 12 times. It's true. Not disputed. Facts are there. Documented. Everything there. And now, there will be, and I ended up seeking asylum outside. And I was given that asylum. Based on how I was treated. Now we are going to have elections next year. And Beverly and her cohorts, she's like, how can you support these people that made you get out of the country? The question is, even if I were to be asked, I would ask to say, so who do I support? Who is going to give me freedom? Who is going to give me freedom? Who do I support? If it is based on just freedom, because we're talking about my freedom. So if I should make a decision based on my freedom, the question that I ask is, who can I say this one will give me freedom? Who? Among the presidential candidates. Suppose even UNHCR tomorrow calls me. They say, we gave you asylum because this government was persecuting you. Now you are supporting them. The question that I would ask them is that, okay, if I don't support these ones, who do I support? Who do I support? Who do I support? Who will give me freedom? That is the question that I have for all of you. Who do I support? According to Beverly, because Beverly is supporting Makebi Zulu. If I were supporting Makebi Zulu, Beverly would have been very happy with me. Beverly would have been very happy with me. But according to me, Makebi Zulu can never give me freedom. Makebi Zulu can never give me freedom. I cannot support Makebi Zulu over Hakainde Hichilema. Because at least Hakainde Hichilema, even when I was being arrested, I was being taken to court. At least. Even when I was being arrested, at least I was being given bond. At least. Yes, they were persecuting me. But at least they were giving me Badempera Bondi, Badempera Beo. At least. At least. If Makebi Zulu becomes president, in my view, I would not even have a chance. I would not even have a chance of being arrested. I might be killed in a brutal manner the way his brother killed that man, Guchila. I don't know if it's Guchila, what the name is, whatever. What is the name? Can somebody write the name of that man that Makebi Zulu brother killed? It's Yadi Shupago start pronouncing Gaishileverenga. The name that Makebi Zulu's brother killed. Give me that name. According to me, in my opinion, if Makebi Zulu becomes president, the Makebi Zulu that this guy, Gutila, yes, Gutila, if Makebi Zulu becomes president, I will not even have a chance of being arrested. I will be killed like Gutila Mulea was killed by Makebi Zulu's brother. So, Hakainde Hichilema for me, if I'm to choose, I would rather go with Hakainde Hichilema. Yes, it's political persecution, but at least I'm being arrested. Whether I'm being arrested, whatever, you know, what, at least I'm being arrested. At least, yes, they detain me, they can detain me longer than necessary, but at least at the end of the day, they give me bond. At least at the end of the day, they take me to court, I get bail. At least I am going through the trial. At least. If Makebi Zulu was to rule Zambia, I'll be killed like Gutila Mulea. If Makebi Zulu would rule, anyone who would oppose Makebi Zulu would be killed like Gutila Mulea. The way, and this is Makebi's brother. He was a police officer. He was a police officer. And as a police officer, he goes and picks a person, you know, kidnaps a person, and he kills him in a brutal manner. That is how we would be dying. And one would say, no, but that is his brother. Don't put it on Makebi Zulu. I put it on Makebi Zulu. I put it on Makebi Zulu because Makebi Zulu has shown the same kind of traits. The Makebi Zulu has shown the same kind of behavior. Where? Makebi Zulu, when Wasata died and left Mutembo Nchito as DPP, Makebi Zulu fabricated cases against Mutembo Nchito. And Makebi Zulu went to great length to make sure that Mutembo Nchito was kidnapped and taken to a location which was not known by his family. He was taken like a criminal. He had not done anything. Up to today, there is nothing that you can say Mutembo Nchito committed this crime. There is nothing. There is nothing. But Makebi Zulu fabricated a case and fought to make sure that this man is almost eliminated. Almost eliminated. Had it not been for his brother, who was very vigilant to make sure he's following where they are taking Mutembo Nchito. Mutembo Nchito would have been killed the same way they killed Gutila Mulea. Mutembo Nchito, they went and detained him in the bush of Chongwe. That's why they went and detained him. They were looking for him like a criminal. That Makebi Zulu. Makebi Mtembonchito didn't commit any crime. He didn't. But Makebi Zulu was sorting for his life. He was not looking for him like somebody. He was really after his life. He showed me that. I looked at it to say, I was part of it. I was part of it when they started. They came, they asked me to sign a petition so that the president can remove him. And afterwards, when I heard at Mulungushi, I heard the arguments. I dragged Mtembonchito. I held Mtembonchito by hand. And I held Awa Mdara Wanankani, the one who signed the petition. Babrebna Changala. I held Mtembonchito and Babrebna. I said, what is this? At Mulungushi. Babrebna started apologizing. Babrebna started apologizing. That is when I realized to say they are just fabricating a case against this man. Because I was one of those who was like told, like, you know, this man is very bad, this man is very bad. But when I heard Mtembonchito and Brebna Changala, who was the complainant, I realized that they were just fabricating issues. But the way they treated Mtembonchito, they would have killed Mtembonchito. If they had the way, but just that, you know, Yali Shupa, but they would have killed Mtembonchito. That is Makebi Zulu. I saw how hard-hearted Makebi Zulu is. Then number two, the way Makebi Zulu has insisted to keep the body 5 months in South Africa, you can argue to say Makebi Zulu is just a family representative, whatever. No. Makebi Zulu is at the center of this. This whole thing is Makebi Zulu's orchestration. This whole thing. Esther, yes, they are together. They are partners with Esther. But you cannot say Makebi Zulu is away from this. Makebi Zulu is part and parcel of this. And he confirmed it when he appeared Panimwam. But to say, if only Edgar Lungu, Hakainde Hichilema can do this, can recuse himself, we can bring tomorrow. How can he talk like that if he's just a spokesrepresentative? He can never speak. When he's talking, Makebi Zulu has failed to differentiate himself as a profession and as a stakeholder. He has failed. He has failed. All this is all Makebi Zulu and Diva Esther. It is all Makebi Zulu. So Muntu wako something like this, keeping it to me for 5 months. So far, 5 months, still counting. 5 months, after 5 months. But still counting. You can you compare him to Hakainde Hichilema? Can you compare the hard-heartedness of Makebi Zulu and his family, because they have shown it, that it runs in the family. It runs in the family. That's how they are. Can you compare him to Hakainde Hichilema? Even all those people that you talk about, Hakainde Hichilema has Geordi Chitotela, has Geordi Chilangwa, has Geordi Ntwanikani Bowman, has Geordi Munia Zulu, has Geordi. All these people, if you go through, all of them, they went through a court process. All of them, at least, as much as you can say Hakainde Hichilema has got a bad heart, at least all of them went through a court process. I don't think we can go through a court process when Makebi Zulu is president. So even if I were to appear before a tribunal, before UNHCR or anybody, I will tell them, this devil, Hakainde Hichilema, this devil, this man they are calling a devil, is a better devil than the person that they want to support, that they want me to support. He's a better devil. He's a better devil. He is a better devil. Does it mean that he is perfect? No. Does it mean that my political persecution is gone? No. Does it mean that my security is no longer a risk? It is still a risk. It is still a risk, and it has even become more of a risk because now people like Makebi Zulu are even after me. So my security is even more at risk because of dangerous people like Makebi Zulu. Because Makebi Zulu, in his family, he has criminals. In his family, he has criminals. Criminals that will shoot a person. So, how can I be secure with Makebi Zulu? With his hard-heartedness and the criminals in his family, how can I be secure? How can I be secure? I should be asking UNHCR and all those people who are looking after me to even beef up the security. So those petitions that you are writing, they will help me because I will even ask for more security. I will even ask for more things for me. Because these are dangerous people. You are more dangerous than Hakainde Ichilem. And by the way, even PF, even Mundubile, because some of you will say, what about Mundubile? Even if Mundubile would become president, I would not go back to Zambia. Why? Because Mundubile is part of the PF. And when PF was in power, they were arresting me. They were arresting me. PF was arresting me. And Mundubile was a minister. When I was being arrested, Mundubile was a minister. What could he do? What could he do? Did Mundubile try to stop it? Kampiongo, my brother, was a Home Affairs minister. Could he try to stop it? No, he didn't. He didn't. The only thing that they did, at least, when I was arrested, at least they were able to say, you know, here is a 10 pin. That they did, and I appreciate that. But could they stop my arrest? Mundubile didn't stop my arrest. Kampiongo didn't stop my arrest. But I can tell you that yes, as my brothers, as my friends, they were helping behind. But they didn't have the courage to stop me being arrested. So if Mundubile becomes president, do you think I can say that Mundubile will stop my arrest? Do you think I can be sure that Mundubile will stop my arrest? That's why even if Mundubile becomes president, I cannot go back. I can't. Even if Kampiongo becomes president, I cannot go back. But worst of all, Makebi Zulu, because Makebi Zulu, I've seen how he treated Ntebonchito. I saw that. I have also seen how his brother killed a person in cold blood. These are dangerous people. These are dangerous people. Makebi Zulu, dangerous people. I cannot. So my security is still high risk. And with your petitions, it will confirm that indeed I need more protection, because now I'm being sought by murderers and malukulas. I'm being sought by murderers and malukulas. I think Nasuka. Hello? These are dangerous.
Swatari. Hawe wakamba. Umeafichika awo wantu na petition yao. Number one, reason why I pay that kote ground, because the question that we need to ask them, does it mean when you are supporting a president does it mean all the court cases have been dropped?
Thank you. Thank you.
The answer is no.
They are there.
Okay. The answer is no. Because Zakainde is not a judiciary.
No.
Okay. The cases are still standing, and if they say they are prosecuting you, it is through the court cases, which are still active in court, in our courts.
Yes.
So why should someone push you to say, go, now you are freedom, when court cases are still running? Huh? So that is total downess. Number two, but and it's good you have put that dataless card in its place. Look, what government machinery ungawele kufua election. Tetu upite not even an inch.
You can't. How?
Ngawaku wapita gizakari bayawa lungu ngawapita shina wakusulushi. Now, here is the evidence. Here is the evidence that which everyone were forgetting. When our former president died, Secretary to the cabinet brought evidence on TV live when they were appearing on the bench, I remember.
And hold on
where
to that.
Said,
hold on to that. Just a pen apple. Stay online. I want to play this one.
Yes.
I want to take advantage of you. Okay. I want to play this one.
Mediforum Hospital in Pretoria, Republic of South Africa, have been concluded. I wish to put it on record that the government of the Republic of Zambia officially granted passage for the 6th president to come to South Africa for treatment.
You hear that?
Professor Njovu,
Yes.
the
You hear
official
that?
doctor of the late president, wrote to
Yes.
me as Secretary to Cabinet, informing us of the planned travel. I responded, Professor Njovu, that as a citizen of Zambia, any citizen traveling out of the country, the government of the Republic of Zambia provides support as long as treatment is outside the country. And I offered that we get Dr. Njovu and our Ministry of Health Permanent Secretary to discuss so that we could support the 6th president in his passage to South Africa. However, it is on record, Professor Njovu wrote back to me advising me that this was for my information and not for any support. So the passage was with the full knowledge of the government of the Republic of Zambia, and no officer was given any instruction to stand in the way of the coming of the president. Secondly, efforts were made, again these are on record, to support the president while he was in South Africa. However, with the history and the relationships, this did not come to pass.
So I wanted just to make a point, because I had this already, but I was looking for an opportunity to bring it out. But basically, this is what you are saying, you know. Please go ahead.
Correct, and it's good that you have played it. Because that is the proper evidence now. Now, that is coming from secretary to the cabinet, and he was talking Nishinabe bin Napadia. Umona? Ajinga Nishinabe kana. Elo umuntu wesalanda ati no bali mukanya okwenda. Tabamu support. When records are there, letters batali they are there when the government was begging this family so they can help, but vale kana. Vale tina government, and government can do something fish. Vale tina. I mean, at no will take charge. Hello, Musa Mupiru, no government there for man. Is that making sense? Hello, we all know that no, Chtumbi, now I look South Africa, Mr. Langisha on board the view. Kainaka in the Tarico. Mr. Langisha board the view. I was smoke of one seven smoke at Amon board. Every so I know that the Faka in the Amon the board. That is not madness. So, in short, what I'm saying, what I on your issue, never be intimidated. Those guys are always failures. Not done that. My sister for it. Number two, here about the other they thought maybe Avena Zambia Ngabashitafi, Avena Zambia, they will rise against President Taka Indeshim and the government. Number three, Riba Pirubuki Tawaishi, Kusava Africa, boom, Chariba Willa. So don't even worry, my brother. Don't worry.
Of course.
Now Africa Palace, they have enough fish.
Yeah, thank you.
Not okay.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, Mr. Tayali.
Yes.
My name is Ali. To also keep a mute on your phone.
Okay.
Yes. I think I'll start it this way. I want to say in the first place, this Reverend lady, I think she's completely offside. It seems like she's staying in Jupiter or out of this earth. Because if she was, she's followed how Zambian politics have been, I think she would come to the realization that even where you are, you cannot start talking ill about your own country.
You know? We don't know that.
You can't speak bad about your own country. Because I bring out this point. If she remembers how the Post newspaper was closed, under Edgar Lungu,
yes,
the Post newspaper was closed. But later on, when the ECL lost in power, and also sometimes when they would get arrested some people, police station there. ECL, sometimes even when they would speak good about it, ECL to say, no, the government is persecuting ECL, that is how politics have been. Unless if she doesn't know that such things have happened. So there is nothing wrong with you supporting the government that is there, or talking good about your own country. There is completely nothing wrong. These things do happen after. It is only her who thinks talking ill about your own country, maybe you are doing something good, which is completely out of this world. Now, coming to the issue of ECL when he was traveling up, for me, I think it was just at that point that ECL went out without the government evacuating him. Imagine if the government was entirely the entire process, taking him up to South Africa, and they were there doing everything, and then he died. Just think of it.
It would have been worse.
It would have been worse. It would have been worse, actually. Worse. But, so they should just have to know to say, actually, the package government cleared is to go. And on their own, they refused government assistance. And the process is they died there. Or the people that can actually even tell us, is even Nakachita, Makebi Zulu, Madam Esther Lungu, all those people, they are very much aware about how Israel died. Because, he was due to come back on the 28th of May to Zambia. He was due to come back. And what we received, just after 2, 3, 4 days later, we say, he has died. How? When somebody was about, very much to come back and
tell them. He was doing well. He was doing well. He was planning to come back. And given Lubinda was saying that Edgar Lungu ali gwa. All of a sudden, Lungu amwalina. Surely.
They were even organizing cadres to go and receive him at the airport.
And
the 28th of May.
And after he dies, we have now Makebi Zulu saying, I want to be president because Edgar Lungu.
I want to be president. No, it doesn't happen. Those ones, the government must take interest and interrogate these guys. So that they can state how ECL have died, because they were present there. Otherwise, that is my contribution for today.
Thank you very much. I want to call back. Beverly. I want to call back Beverly. I want that line. Beverly. Yeah, there's so many lines. I want to call back Beverly. I want to call back Beverly. Line, Beverly, you have my line. Text me. I don't have the number, this number that you used, but I want to call you back. The number that you used, I don't have it. I have another number, but that's not the number that you used here. So it is not saved. The number that you used here is not saved. Beverly, call me on my direct line. I want Beverly. I want Beverly. Where is that? Yeah, there are so many calls. I want Beverly. And there are so many calls that are coming, so it's difficult to difficult to fish out a number. Beverly, call back. Call me on my number. You have my number. I can't get it anyway. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, Honorable.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Good. Yeah, you are talking to Morgan from Southern Province.
Yes, Morgan.
Particular in Mazabuka. Yeah, I'm just glad to see how you are defending the government, even if the government persecuted you.
Yeah.
There are only a few people who can stand for the truth like you did. Yeah, the government was fighting you up and down, but you stood for them.
And you know, my brother.
Thanks for the page that you have.
And you know, my brother, just hold on a bit there. You know, I'm actually defending them, not because I want to, but because it's the truth. It's the truth. You know, yes. They wanted to put the death of Edgar Lungu on the UPND government, but that is not true. That is not fair. And that's why I have been defending them. They wanted to mislead the Zambians that Hakainde Hichilema has killed Edgar Lungu. That is an injustice. Even if they were persecuting me, there is no way I'm going to sit and, support them to say, yeah, what you're saying is true. No, there is no way. Please go ahead.
Yeah, I'm glad that you're defending the government, even if some officials are quite over that, what can I say? They are talking ill about the president. Many officials are quite about that. But you've stood by yourself to defend the government. And we really appreciate that.
Thank you. Thank you, my
brother.
May you continue? Thank you. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, my dear.
How are you? I'm back again.
Oh.
I'm fine. I want to do my blessing.
Precious, Hello?
Because it's the truth. It's the truth.
Hello?
They want
Hello?
But that's not true.
Hello?
And that's
yes.
why
Yes, my friend.
Bueno, Feshan.
Bueno. I think abantu tabaisibwa kuchita differentiate umuntu achenjera n'owaba wise. Mamunaka? Because kwachiva nachumfa abana kachivanda abatanda tiyo ba PF bonse fipuba. Ba PF fipuba bali badao sansan bonse fi. So ina chafana mbograndati abo bachira ndefu bachira mfika kwati bali intelligent but instead bali intelligent but baba wise baba kwati nchira ba konwe ali intelligent but baba wise mamunaka so imo kukulu mwatwele yati the time wa UPND wa miketenga ngo defo kusuke kuneno ya ba UPND ofile wa mboku tuwa ofile wa against na PF wa mboku batuka so abantu bafile ba yesa differentiate efe mulera ndanga ma facts mulera nda nangu mulera nda fo mulanda ko batipalise vile mulefa kozi moni mwatwele mwekati amaruzi bani pele yakwe batumfile mwa against na PF mwa mboku ituka PF mamuna
Okay, so you are wise, right? You intelligent, right? Very good. So, Perfume Danda. Fishing kana ngufyabufi.
Efe mulanda mula mixing, mula le fishing ka nesha kwa sa chimokufi landira mushi.
Okay, so nje bako okay. Yo wingutu kiroko. Nje bako if you ndanda if yabufi like at if you mwana ndire bufi landa tumfwe.
Like if you feel mashanda pa, if you feel mashanda pali ejiga lunga te tabale bakanya. Ero muntu di wonse. Ali stena nikane nokusimona tisha le chitani so. But imwe Mwaisa mukulanda tiyo tabale bakanya.
Okay, so umfwa. Naisa ipusho kwe bati. Inenshilando kwa tabale bakanya. Ntando kwa bali bakanye imikuinga ibiri. But balungu bali fumile kucha. Imiku ibiri. Okay? Nomba. Naisa ndo kwa bati. But balungu bale ya kunse ya chalo. Na chendo kwa balungu bali ile kukorea. Na video na chief nyako wachimo na video tefyo.
Na chimo na.
Bufi budia.
Okay, like the person panga point and then defo kupanga.
Okay, panga point.
Because my kama question kwa tini ba judge work for that must say yes or no so that what mu pini nyo muntu mama.
Yo! Bufi balungu shaka baile kukorea. Parifia kulondolo rapo.
So in point parifia kulondolo tumine naisa. Sana tumine pale wadabana kashfa. Wadabana kashfa
iwana iwe. Na inene now abali pali banama kazi now fumako kaloko. Ulela ndoko wati. Imwe wati fumako mulanda fiabufi. Ero naisa wati. If you mbepa finshi like panomba ndera wanda tiyo mulebe kwa tabali bakanya nasanda chawe inenjishiwo kwa tawa wakenyi mikwinga ibiri but balungu bageya outside Zambia na esa pena nefirangiro kwa tabali de ku Korea bali de ku South Africa bali de ku Zimbabwe so pombe pere ni pesa pombe pere ni pesa.
Okay, like money ijo first panono se deja shijawa kwa tibi tension tumine ko kulanda pali yo case ko pali yo case ya issue
you all direct you all direct fimo mulave pa
panono first na esa panono ba tayari na mu fashion dandide ne
ningo mfwa
dandide ati some mula mixing number ineko ya
mixing so since the mixing Fimo fiabufi fimo fiachile so inanikwe bati mpera pwe fiabufi walanda ati mulebe poko bati tabale bakanya ninko asuka so okay landa po chimbi echo na echo mbepa chinchi
okay na panono na first na mungu ka point and son tumine sana phone because mwala ndile nshita munde lati nshita yako
landa tufe
okay
landa tufe
so in phone tumine phone mulanda na wabachila ndati ba PF fipu babali badao chawa na shanyo kwa mamfaka
ya point now upanga kale now upanga kale so anyway thank you very much then kunshi
then kuri side yenu na inu natural side yenu mana ndati imwe kun mango mwataweda ati ngolefo aba UP ukwate teva kuri ba UPNG ufile fesi wabagenes na PF
okay if you're fishing number the point is umfwa nalilandilefyo number let's move on pafyo ndelanda if yabu finifinshi
If mulera ndefu yabu fi Nime pere example like it rafine mashanda in the first place apamule shtate develop ama statement yenu ya pa first mashanda tabale bakanya kwa mucharo then mambo shtate develop ama statement
inshallah ndapo tabale bakanya inshallah ndapo nalando ko bati umfofo naranda hivi nalando ko balungu vale out imejo vale bakanya ili wabakanishe. It is because government had intelligence that what is going for is not medical. Tawale aku medical. There was no evidence that is going for medical. So there is no evidence. There is no evidence where Balungu presented a case to say vale aku hospital ichine and babakanya. There is no evidence. The time bale ya ku hospital like ili bale ya ku last government yali basuminishe. Government yali basuminishe. Ngabalande fishinka government yali basuminisha. Bandanje fishinka tindea ku inauguration ya kwa Mnangagwa government yali basuminishe. Bandanda tindea ku hospital ku South Africa government yali basuminishe. So ukweba tino balungu echo bafuirire because government yali bakanyokya ku chipatala bufi.
Okay, I want to figure out the differentiating about them for good. You figure out the differentiation between.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, yes.
Yes. Mawabashan.
I'm coming, Mawabashan.
I got to the Kuranda of the Tuno of here.
Ikacheni shwirande wiranda kwatna mulala
agaira na wira kuno takwa mara takuti na mara ichi na kukhita
ena den tu fulanden
inecho ndefa vyo kulanda po batari nipamulando wa Esther wa Esther lungu baja warate wa politician bati
yawo ni ba politician. According to me, nakana isam kutsa convince ko nshishive. Ulefa unchise convince nani njishimo bati ba Esther ni ba politician. Iwango le thinking that ba Esther te ba politician. Panga platform yove, wewe abantu kwati ba Esther te ba politician. Ina according to me, ba Esther ni ba politician. I used to sit munganda muri ba Edgar Lungu alera ndama politics. So the twisa unje bati ba Esther te ba politician. Na leikala na wonde umfa baleranda iwata waikala ponawo ule umfa baleranda ba Esther ile na ali umfa baleranda uwa mfumishe po mundubire ko bati mundubire yako kuntanjinina te ba Esther na le umfwa so te twisa unje panati awe ba Esther te ba politician na le umfwa name tuyandi name so yandi na tuikala balungu baleranda iwe ulanda kwati nyaba. Aba balanje batamwe coward. I'm not a coward. I'm not like Satan. Mufile mwa differentiate. Balungu bale yanda. Ba Esther bale balungu ko bati you are a coward. And balungu bale chita complain na tuikala bale landa. Especially ngabana mona to wine so what are you telling me? Ba Esther te bala nikali. I am not if you much chitumbi tema politics. Ma politics what you are doing. Ngatema politics baesa ngatema politician ngatwalishika ngabadi letere chitumbi no baba Esther ni ba politician if you balanda tino bali keno kwati akainde ichinemeke sangwako why tema politics ayo if she's not a politician this thing wouldn't have been the way it is, but she is part and parcel of the political shenanigans that have been going on. Hello? Hello?
Hello, Batari, Maomba Shan.
Wira Maombe.
Anywa katapuna toni wam.
Okay.
Tuleko mkeko mulanda bakalamba. Na rabu kesha kufona rande ko last time. One day, Zambia kadem baka bugu palimu. Why do I say so? Because Batari, why is blue you go it blue, why is black you go it black. Pantangu ili na last week mwanesta chaki ba UPND. This week concerning Jan, where you see that something is wrong, you go it. Why you see it's right, you go it right. But Pamadura Barungu, everyone who is reasonable, who have a good SIM card, you understand that what the family is doing is wrong. As things standing Watari, they are bringing more confusion within the party. Today, Munduwe will stand as the president. Who will be the vice president? If they pick, let's say they pick Makebisu, does that mean that within 2 minutes, Tasira Lungu Vamposa? If today they pick Tasira Lungu, does it mean that Makebisu was just wasting his time? So you see, they were trying to use this funeral for their advantage, but they didn't calculate nicely. Today is right now turning against with them. So I think when you said that you were Esther Lungu a politician, she didn't calculate her move nicely.
Yes.
Wambo kula checkmate. Because the more they upgrade, the more they bring more confusion in their party. So what will happen, more especially what I see, Mundube will go through it as the president. Now what will happen, if he doesn't win in 2026, you have no financial capacity, because you, Mr. Tayali, will understand that for the next 5 years, so we get the last year, 4 years, as the presidential candidate, you have to use your money to mobilize your party, to make your party strong. That's where now Mundoro will be needed. Now by that time, like from the look of the thing, Mundoro is already the pussy. They have turned against Mundoro. No, what is there is Mundoro. If Mundoro can manage, but how is he going to land the political party after 2026?
Yeah.
And with this confusion, more especially if they will lose on 2026, Tasira will go on his way, Mackenzie will go on his way, KDF, Bawati, Wakashimba Kambuli, to the cutter.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
What they did was they messed up for themselves.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I think we have had a long program. Let me end here because I have to end here. I think. Thank you very much. I want to continue advertising my dear Beverly that please go and sign that petition. It's very good. It's very good for me. Please go and sign it. And Beverly, I wish you all the best. Continue. Make that petition to UNHCR. It is very good. It will be good for me. I will explain in details later on how such a thing would actually work in my favor. Go and sign that petition. It is proving something. Thank you very much. Good night. May God bless you. May God bless Zambia. Bye bye. Oh, what am I supposed to do here? Bam. And here and